Good question.
Me
I don't
grab
remember a
my
lot.
notes. Hold on.
Who's got notes? Who takes notes?
I have no. A hippendoscop to Hudson. There's my notes.
I don't know. I didn't upload it yet, so I don't have notes.
Okay.
A
You
triple
did upload
upload
it.
today.
Waking up.
Triple upload today, so until I actually have
Camden
time to set up
is
the computer.
thirsty. That's what I have in my notes.
And hungry, right? For kebabs.
Yeah.
Kebab.
Wait, this
Kebab.
session 7.
I managed to traumatize Darren because I just started ripping through barricades that he made by hand. And he was only calmed when he realized that
Rise
it
and
was not the
shine.
priest. It was actually just the robot. Which, you know, do with that what you will. We opened the suspicious briefcase. It was... I remember we could have probably figured out how to fiddle it open, but did Camden shoot it, punch it? What did he?
No,
what did
he
you end
just
up doing
lucked
to
his
it?
way through it.
He
Yeah.
jammed a switchblade into it and just wiggled it
Yeah.
around until the lock fell off.
A bloody switchblade, by the way.
Yeah, he hasn't cleaned the blood off it. It's been like 3 days.
Damn, I got a badass.
Yeah. It says Fesco, by the way.
Fresco.
Keep that in mind. Yeah. Oh, and we found our cube. A strange, weird cube that we don't know anything about. And they put us in front of the camera lens, and then Theo and I acted out a scene from the incredible spy thriller Miles Band.
Which I didn't even
Uh,
realize is what we were. James Bond is what we were doing.
That's just how good at
Camden
improv you are.
also Camden also renegaded for the cube.
He did,
I
yeah.
think that's
He
pretty
did do
important.
that.
He did, didn't he? I mean, if anyone
think-
else wants to take over, you can go ahead.
I think I can. Although, what I remember skips over the travel between. The next thing I remember was actually getting into Hudson and the encounter with the Church of Adam. I feel like that wasn't
Well,
too...
on our way over, we found the therapist.
You want to talk about therapy ghoul?
Oh, yeah. You guys go ahead with that. I wasn't even a part of that scene.
He was just watching.
Who wants to recap Therapy Ghoul?
I mean, we hear just some screaming in the building, and we're like, maybe we should check that out. The door's closed. I can't really see inside, so me and Seagull go inside, and I call Darren lame, and so Darren goes inside too. We open the door, and there's...
I'm not fucking
he's not fucking lame. He's not. He went inside the door. There's a ghoul. There's a feral ghoul freaking out, and Mr. Handy asking him how he feels over and over and over again. So Darren kills the ghoul because he wants therapy to get over being lame. And then Mr. Handy starts glitching when his objective is dead, and then he fucking dies.
I got a rock.
I found duct tape in a
Seagull
brew.
gave me a rock.
George.
This is my rock is George.
Oh my god. I love George.
No,
Don't
He's
throw
wonderful
George
and
at
he's a
anyone.
good friend.
Keep George.
I will.
Who is distinct from Greg.
Yes.
Extremely distinct.
They all
Well,
start with
Greg's
two
more of
words.
a stone.
Yeah.
And George's more of a
Bouldery.
stud.
Oh.
He's got a flower tattoo. He's pretty cool.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
Alright, Theo, now you can tell us what happened when we arrived.
Okay. So, from what I remember, we like get into Hudson and we go to the Hudson Market, or it's like a plaza right before the Hudson Market. And there's a bunch of people gathered around, and there's these members of the Church of Adam, and they're kneeling there, and they're like, they have a firing line set on them, and they're being threatened by these people because there's a water shortage, and everyone's blaming it on the Church of Adam because they're like in charge or whatever. In charge. And
I'm
so
in charge.
Camden, seeing these what seemingly innocent people almost get gunned down in the street, wanted to intervene so that that wouldn't happen. And so he talked down to the best of his ability, the gunman to get them to drop their weapons and leave them alone. And then we learned a little bit. We talked to the people from the Church of Adam, and we didn't really learn all too much, but they at least denied the claims and said that they were innocent, which is a good start. So they live another day.
Warms the heart.
There were some other small bits in there that I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Like Gillian, I think, got involved a bit too, I think.
Yeah. Nothing
I
like
wrote
super
this down.
exciting, but
I didn't mean for this to be a dig at Noah, but I just wrote in my notes as soon as we entered Hudson, gets very vaporous. Because it was just
Well, I was
such an adjective.
That's not a dig. That's
People are vaping everywhere.
No!
Gross.
Who would do that?
Everyone's getting a
don't
rip
know.
of
I
a
don't know.
Benjamin.
That's crazy.
Just get this man in Hudson.
it's just Darren blending in. That's all.
Smoke screen.
Yeah, Darren, how about you tell us about how you delivered that form?
Well, we walked in, me and Seagulls, and we dropped off the slip and went to Arby's.
Every section of mine, there's some mention of some restaurant.
I don't even know what this one means. It just says Perkins.
working.
I don't.
Is that the stall that sells perks?
No. This was right after we
gosh.
got our free meal coupon replaced.
Oh,
I
Okay.
wrote Perkins. I don't know why. But yeah,
Level me up so I can get a Percocet DM.
we kind of
No.
split
I
up.
want a perk
never,
30.
never say that again.
Yeah, me and the Seagull, we
Gillian couldn't find a single canned good. I didn't even remember that.
Not
Yeah.
one. No cans.
me and Siegel, we dropped off the slip, and then they were like, "Oh, you're done," and we're like, "Okay," and then we went to Arby's and got some cool jerkies. Well, Camden and Spade and the priest decided to go and get some grub.
It's kebabs.
And also real clunker.
And we got the house special.
Who called who a clunker?
A real clunker.
Where did that
I
come
think
from?
that's the purifier is a real clunker.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Yeah.
I think you're
the
right.
boathouse.
We all know that my notes are not reliable, but rather just funny to read back. We've got things like Siegel might be Rick Astley, Gillian is making editor notes to the BBL, Spade Hangover, Toy Story 2 on VHS, Gillian doesn't see color. This
Oh my
isn't
God,
the
Toy
scene
Story
from
2 on
Ghost.
VHS.
I forgot about that.
This isn't the scene from Ghost. At Karma
I also
Captain.
I got Barney's Rhyme and Rhythm, The Lion King, and The Princess Bride on VHS as well.
Nice.
Are you
nice.
feeling your inner child?
Let's see, we've got
That's more just I just took it. They're mine.
Okay.
They were in my parents' house. We don't have a VHS player. They're mine now.
They're really getting into character for playing a rogue.
yeah.
Yeah.
I took it.
everything.
Let's see,
Mine.
we've
It's
got
mine.
bad
I
pun,
want
bad
it.
pun, bad pun, bad pun. Cam is not cooking the cube trademark. Perkins.
Spade fills their tits with potatoes. is one of
Short,
the last
pale, and
things I've
mid.
written down.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Eventually,
I
I'll
forgot
make
about
notes
that.
that also make sense while still being
I
funny.
was a bomb
but
in my
we're not there
20s.
yet. Camden signed us
That
up for
was
some
good.
random shit.
I
Yeah.
fit in the New York's finest somewhere. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was right as we were like, stop killing people, and then you were
Yeah.
like, don't worry, we're New York's finest. And everyone in the crowd went,
Some other things is that Brian doesn't have a watch. Part 2. He looked at his watch. It was not there. We did roast Camden in the snow. That's where your short and mid came in, which is how your lame thing came about. We also ran into some guards where we found out about Lorna Doone, and they sent us off by saying, "You as well in this wonderfully smelly place," which was fucking delightful. And we saw a lot of homeless people, and we embarrassed Darren. And Darren eats Camden's meat is one of my last notes in here as well. And there was a guy in the water purifier room, and he was wearing a trench coat and very large boots,
Yeah, that is
walking
where
towards us menacingly, which is where
That
we
was-
left off.
That was the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the hanging Chad.
Yeah.
Did we miss anything of great import, Noah?
I think that's pretty much everything. So with that, we will begin. So, as you all are in the Hudson water purifier structure, this repurposed boathouse, and Gillian is inspecting the mechanical workings of the this electric box connected to the actual purifier standing in the water. You all hear the metal clanging of the catwalk above as a figure is walking towards in your guys' direction, and once this figure gets to the end, you see a woman with this trench coat type get up, not like a trench coat in the detective sense, because I know that that's a interpretation of the trench coat thing, but it's just a coat type thing that goes
It's
beyond
Francine Winters.
It's like a
No, no,
drifter
no.
jacket.
yeah, a drifter jacket type thing.
Okay, so
And-
here's the thing.
Yeah. What?
He wears a trench coat.
Put the fries in the
Okay.
bag, buddy.
Sorry.
And this woman leans over the railing, looking at you all for a moment, just sort of taking in the sight of what you all are doing. 500 caps say you were never here and never even knew this place was a thing.
All right, yeah.
I don't know. We'd be pretty stupid to not even notice this building existed. I mean, me personally, I'm quite observant. 700, I might be convinced.
No, I don't think we should be convinced like that. We need at least 1,000 to be convinced.
She leans back from the railing, back up, and stands up straight, and you see that she's wearing a belt with this buckle on the front of it that sort of glints in the light. And hold on one second, let me grab this.
She's got 30 guns on her waist.
No,
She's got a belt buckle the size of her entire torso on.
no. On this
It's got the
Belt-
Sentry logo on it.
this belt buckle, no, this belt buckle is some sort of bronze or brass looking metal, and it in the light glints this sort of shape sort of on the buckle that looks like this.
In notes.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a trident. Mm.
Mm.
No, Mitch is gonna
W.
yell at me. I'm going out of full screen.
This is a branch off of sword organization.
And she's just standing there waiting for your response.
I'm sorry, who are you exactly?
I could ask the same of you. What are you all
No,
doing?
don't ask him
Don't
that.
ask him that.
You don't need to ask him that.
Well.
Oh no, you see what you did? You got him started.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not
Listen,
gonna do it this
at
early.
least
He
this way I
set me
get it
up.
over with.
No, he set me
He's
up. I
gonna
need a little
make
bit
you
more-
wait.
I need a little bit more of a challenge than that. I'm Camden Timbrel. Nice. to
He's
meet you.
one of
My
New
name's
York's
Jose.
finest.
Shut
I-
up.
And what do you think you're doing here, Camden Timbrel?
You know, we were just checking out the water problem, seeing what we can do to fix it.
Well, I don't
Nothing-
think that's any of your business.
Well, it's all my business. There are innocent people almost getting shot out there because of this water.
He also drinks water, so it's a little bit his business, you know?
It's a bit of everyone's business.
Sorry.
Well, we
I
gave
don't
you
drink
one
water,
hit.
so really, I'm just here for the love of the game.
And that's the type of attitude we like to have, buddy.
I like water.
Spade jumps in and starts swimming around.
Ooh.
Get a
It's
couple
just like the
brainworms to keep you
bats.
company.
So,
Reminds
so
me
it's
of home.
so it sounds like you're looking to stay here then, huh?
Not
Here
necessarily,
in
you
this
know, you
water
don't wanna-
purifier or in Hudson, you mean?
Right in this building, I could make things a whole lot easier for you and send you on your way. You wouldn't have any troubles to worry about here.
You can fix it?
500 caps.
If that means you
Nah,
can
it's
fix
not
it.
enough.
You pay us 500 and you fix the water purifier? That's the best deal I've ever been offered.
Who said I was the one fixing it? Who said you could even manage to fix it?
Wow.
Guys, huddle real quick, guys. Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry, I dropped something.
This lady's... God damn it,
Fuck, I keep
here,
dropping things. Ah.
Darren, get in here.
Alright, so this lady is definitely a terrorist. We should be really wary. That logo on her belt is the logo of the lead bangs. So we could take the 500 caps and just leave.
She's a terrorist?
She's a terrorist.
Implying we're supposed to
Didn't we already
negotiate
kill
with terrorists?
You would negotiate with
I
a
thought you
terrorist?
were American.
I'm not taking blood money from a terrorist.
What the fuck?
We can
She's
kill
gonna
them and
kill you.
take the money later.
I'm a Mountie, not a criminal.
Well, they seem like a bad
I'm
guy, so we
flexible.
can kill them and take the money
We
now.
we know you're morally flexible, okay?
Just
You're
not
literally a
physically
robot.
flexible.
Okay.
That's not true. Watch this. And he's gonna open
does
his
a
hand.
split.
No. What if we just took the 500 caps, we leave, we come back after,
Abs-
and then we don't get killed by terrorists?
Well, that's
Absolutely not.
that's breaching
Why
a
not?
like verbal contract. I feel like there's a
Why do
lawyer
you
out
care
there
about-
that would have a problem with that.
Definitely not.
You know what a lawyer is.
I look at Siegel expectantly.
Better call Siegel. So, absolutely not. We're not just gonna leave because this terrorist walks in and places their dick on the table.
We're going to get
just
us fucking killed.
metaphorically. Metaphorically.
Okay,
I'm-
guys. Well, how about this is what we do? Okay, we'll say yes. We'll have Spade walk up to them for the money, and then just like hold them, and then we can interrogate them for answers.
True. That's a great idea.
Performance
Spade, are you-
obligations under the parole
And then-
evidence
and
rule.
then we
It
still
says
get-
comprehensive writing, earlier statements.
No,
not in
no,
this
no, no,
agreement,
no. Not the
part of
time,
deal.
Google.
And then after that, Spade gives me the money.
Guys, I
Yeah,
think we should
sure,
distribute the money evenly, considering that some of us are fucking poor.
But
we all in this
we're
together? Who
poor
cares who
in
gets the money?
caps. We are rich in friendship.
I would like
I
money.
drop 1,000 caps on the floor. Oops. Let me just put those
I
back
have
in
20.
here.
caps, Darren.
Yeah, here you go, kid.
You are 15.
Oh, thanks, Eagle. Thanks, buddy.
We're investing in this kid's future, all right?
This is
He-
my
he needs
college
the
fund.
caps.
I have
My
a
nephew's
future.
gonna do great things.
You don't have much of a future going on, let's be honest. Listen,
I got plenty
Spade,
of a future.
Spade, are you okay with going up and grappling her so that we can give her a nice interrogation and we don't have to deal with her?
Okay.
Hey, do you want me to throw you?
What?
No. That's not necessary.
I've always wanted to try it.
Just walk up inconspicuously, pretend that you're gonna take the money, get around her back, and grab her so that she can't do anything.
Okay.
So, is that what you're doing?
If things get ugly.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Use
turn from the
George.
huddle and I'm just gonna go, well, I think we're okay with taking this deal. My friend here is gonna be, we're gonna do a nice little exchange here. You give us the caps, we'll immediately leave, but you're gonna have to give it to my friend here.
As you say this, she like takes this like cloth sack like from behind her, but upon seeing Spade sort of like beginning to walk up these steps, suddenly there are 4 other figures that are emerging from other areas of the catwalk, seeing Spade approaching.
Can I put my hand on my gun?
Yes, you can.
Can I put my hands on my hips?
If you want.
Can I put my hands on
Um,
Siegel's hips?
No. Well, yes.
I
It's
put
we
my
do the
hand on
scene
the-
from
Titanic.
It's like
I
that
put my
scene
hand
from
on the
Ghost.
BBL.
As Spade does this, these other 4 figures are like emerging from other parts of the catwalk. One of them is wearing this sort of like cloth thing that like goes up to about here. He's not wearing much else besides just like this cloth like thing, and he's got this like huge machete that he's like dangling over his head like this. There's another one wearing a gas mask holding a large knife and a pistol at the same time, from a different part of the catwalk, emerging from a door from like this cement, like not really tower because it's not sticking up over anything, but it's like built into the side. But emerging from that door is another one, and he's pulls out this rifle and loads a syringe into it. The lady that was talking to you a moment ago whips out a plasma pistol, and in the far corner catwalk, you see this gruff, older-looking man with like a mechanical eye patch pull out a sniper rifle and sort of like sets it on aims it right on the railing, or like right above the catwalk railing. And with that, you will roll combat sequence.
I would like that sniper
Oh,
rifle.
fuck. I told you guys these were fucking terrorists.
I would like to kill all of these
bring in
terrorists.
the bacon.
You should wear more clothes. That's gross.
She's right.
Seagull
Be more
looks
modest.
down.
I tap.
Oh, I don't need to do math for that. That's easy. That's an easy.
As I look around the room, I'm just gonna immediately eye up the guy with the sniper rifle and give him a... I got a nat 1. I'm going last. Good luck, guys.
All right.
Thanks. I also got a nat 1.
Guys,
Damn.
Your agility's higher, right? So you would go first.
Oh, I'm very fast.
Yeah. So Darren will be ahead of me.
Okay.
I got an 8.
I'm a speedy boy. I'm made for that.
We get 10 hit points because of party nerve, right?
You do. Yeah, you do.
Epic. Alright. Well. I am well equipped for this.
Siegel, what did you roll? I didn't catch what you rolled.
oh, 16.
Okay. And then Spade, what was your roll?
15.
Okay. And then I will.
How many temp hit points do we get? We get like 3?
3. 3 is the answer you seek.
How do I? But I have to start the server for the thing.
We're not surprised, right? Like,
No,
they don't
you're
get a
not, you're
surprise,
not.
right?
No.
Okay.
We
It's
kind
not
of
a-
saw this coming.
Yeah,
I didn't expect all of these people.
I did.
I expected a gang.
Yeah.
Let me make. Wait, hold on.
Camden is just way too trusting of terrorists.
I did not trust the terrorist. I wanted to kill this hoe as soon as I saw her.
He was actually going for an active deception plot.
As soon
Let
as
me
you
know if-
said terrorist, I was like, all right, that gives me the okay to fucking kill this bitch.
Let me know if the thing is working.
It is.
Okay. Is everybody in then?
I will be shortly. I'm just grab all my stuff here.
Gillian. They're all going first. This is not good.
Oh fuck, man.
Lead Fang.
Lead Fang.
Lead Fang.
I don't like the marksman being at the top of the round.
Here's my out of character question: is the
Oh, wait, I have
Lead
to
Fang
stream.
a
Sorry, I forgot
faction
to do
from Fallout, or is this a
No.
Noah original?
This is a Noah original.
Okay.
Let me.
Clearly, they've never met the lead luchador.
The Lead Fang. What is a fang to a whole luchador?
You're just
People's
one
elbow.
tooth.
The Diamond Obsidian Fang from the Bazaar.
No. They're weapon spamming me.
They're biting me. They're biting me.
They've got a hatchet.
Help! Help!
Help! They're gonna scale by day 13.
All right, is this working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is the ground floor. Whoa, what happened? And then this is the second floor.
Okay.
So we'll
Noah,
hopefully.
here's what I would do. Pull out one of the tabs and put one on the left and one on the right.
Oh, see, you're that's good thinking. Like this.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
works a lot better.
Yeah. Let me.
So you can kind of see the ground floor from the. Okay.
Yeah.
That
There we go.
works.
So, the tactician, the lady you were talking to, will begin here. And
She's gonna pull out the nitros.
Oh wait, I have to. Sorry, I have to set up one other thing. Whoops.
So I have to set up one other thing. A death claw emerges from the water.
No.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm so old. I can't believe I have to do this on camera for my cheat sheet.
Not the glasses.
Oh my god, he needs reading glasses.
Old.
I've
old,
aged.
Old.
She is going to command the duelist to sprint.
Okay.
So he's going to sprint all the way to this corner here. And then she will fire her plasma pistol at Gillian, or sorry, not Gillian, Spade.
No.
Who's standing on the bottom steps of the catwalk stairs. So
Okay, so where is Spade? I think you have two Gillians. Or.
no, this is Spade.
Oh, there's Spade.
On
Okay.
this, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
in the
see.
corner.
Okay.
Why can't I click the?
Oh, did you not give him the replacement token yet?
I just did, like, yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I have to. Sorry. This is not on the right layer. No, it is. What? Hold
He's
on.
arguing
I'm
with himself already.
immune.
Whoa!
No.
What's
Oh
happening?
my god.
What's
I'm
actually-
immortal.
It's an earthquake!
Guys, Spade's unleashing 1% of their power. Get down.
I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure if this is like. Oh, okay, now it's working. What's going on? Let me refresh. I'm just gonna refresh.
While he's doing this, I would like to take this chance to remind everyone that, because I'm so inspiring,
That's better.
everyone gets advantage on their first attack roll. Please use your advantage on your first attack roll.
I won't.
I'm gonna take out a second D20 and just have.
Just gonna leave that there.
So,
I mean, I do that with your inspirations too.
all right,
that
now,
might be
sorry, now,
confusing.
now that it's working, she's going to roll this plasma pistol attack. A 21 would hit.
Yeah, I
On
think
who?
so.
So on Spade.
Um,
So that is
A 21 is a really big number for this.
yeah.
It
system.
is.
I mean, they could have just rolled high.
A 19 plus 2 is a 21.
You can roll a 19. It's a 1 in
Consider, Theo, I get a +5.
I have a +9 if my shit's not broken.
That is 7 plasma damage, Spade.
Okay.
Um,
Ow.
and now it is the. I have a lot of tabs open now. It's why is it think it's
The marksman's turn.
It thinks it's Siegel's turn on here. Can I? Okay, there we
You
go.
use the arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it should be. Yeah. So now the marksman has his turn, and he is going to. He's going to aim for Gillian
Why?
from the catwalk.
Why?
What?
Why?
Let me. All right. Whoa! I almost threw the dice on the floor. I guess I'm just that excited to fire a sniper rifle. Does a does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's
My
see.
AC is 10.
Ooh. Wait, -2. Are we fucked?
The fuck?
Don't worry, guys. Mine's 12.
Oh, so you would be fine.
That is
No, he wouldn't,
13
actually.
ballistic damage.
13? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Damn, man.
Oh shoot. Sorry. I almost forgot.
I
They
almost
actually have a
forgot.
legendary
10
action too.
plasma damage as well.
It's a plasma sniper rifle. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I
Damn, I
forgot to
forgot.
set the part of
Fireball.
the scene where there's actually an IED in the middle of the room that's going off in 2 turns.
30 Molotovs.
Yeah, my bad. There's actually a mini nuke taped to your back that's about to explode in one turn.
This is
Yeah,
actually a
turns out the
targeted
priest
attack.
was in on it.
Gillian, this was actually a targeted attack against your leg.
Okay.
And so, oh wait, I need to re-roll the damage because I didn't roll it correctly. So,
Okay.
it'll be, yeah. It is.
Everyone, get ready to take some block actions.
Okay, it's actually only 7 ballistic damage.
Okay, I'll take that.
And then that doesn't do damage to your hit points, right?
No.
Okay. So there's no conditions being applied. However, because it was a targeted attack, well, not because, well, yeah, so now you are now frightened for 2 turns. So now you'll need to roll the frightened roll. So you'll need to roll endurance or charisma, whatever you prefer.
Oh, I have no preference.
The DC would be it would be 11.
Do I do that right now, or?
Yeah, you roll right now. The
Okay.
DC. Oops, that's
It's
the
a
wrong
save.
button.
It's a saving throw. It's basically a saving throw.
That's a 9.
So, you failed, but not by 5 or more. So you can choose to become either frightened, flight, fight, or freeze, or fawn for 2 turns. Then, so since that's what you rolled, you have the choice of any of the 4.
Um,
And they
I'll
are
do
listed in the on page 134.
134. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a second.
No, that's fine. We haven't dealt with frightened before yet.
No. Okay, move on to the next turn because the book is loading for me.
Okay, that's fine. So now it's the specialist, and he. Let's see. What is he actually? First of all, I gotta pull this up on a different tab, I think.
Did someone tell Noah that his encounters are too easy or something? What the fuck is this?
This is the Camden special.
Except
Save
that
that
no
for
one's
the
hit Camden
funeral.
yet.
Oh wait,
That's because he
That's true.
knows.
I'm not thinking him at all. If I never shoot at him, I can never get ricocheted.
Camden
Well,
will
For real.
walk this
Um,
lonesome road forever because his friends were all killed.
All right, now I can do the
Karma
specialist.
cap is all I ever known.
Got like 5 of those.
The specialist is going to.
I
He's going
don't
to
need no
move
friends. Crit fail all your
like
rolls and
here.
I walk alone.
And he is going to. He's going to fire a. He's going to fire a syringe at Darren.
Come on, man, not the
Uh,
kid!
Hey, Noah, me and Siegel should be back to back.
Like
We
in positioning.
yeah,
him?
Yeah, we
Like
should
this?
be next to each other. Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
forgot
fine.
to. It's on combat sequence, not the start of my turn that I choose that stuff.
Okay. So. I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. So the syringe is just gonna whiz past you and like land with a thud in like a crack in the cement ground past you. He's then going to end his turn. So that was it'd be yeah. Okay, now it's Siegel's turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna flight, by the way.
Okay.
Hey Noah, what'd you say what was the AP cost to roll on the improv weapons table?
It should be 3 because it's this version of the search action.
All right, let
So
me do
yeah,
that real
3.
quick. All right. 13. Let me
Okay.
check what that gets me again.
Yeah, I don't have it pulled up right now. So if you
Big
could do that-
piece of wood.
Okay. Actually,
Um,
I am just gonna bring this over here so I at least can check. as well.
2d8 impact damage, slowed for a round. Okay.
What did you roll? Large piece of wood, right?
Yeah, large piece of
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now that I have this, which one of these three on the catwalks is the one with the plasma gun? Is it the one right in the middle?
That was the leader.
Is she in my line of sight, or is that big boiler in the way?
I would say that she is, but like through like this hole, this like gap in the pipes.
Okay.
Who did
yeah.
she shoot at?
Spade.
Spade,
Okay.
who's over
Yeah,
in the other
Spade.
corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
All right. How high up are the catwalks?
I would say they're about like 25 feet about.
Oh, we're boned.
What?
Okay.
Okay, that means this might work. Or no, wait. It's Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay. Now high jumps cost way more AP than I thought they did. Okay. So, I guess then I'll start out by taking the dodge action as well, and that leaves me with
As well as
4
what?
AP. Well, I just
He
did the
did the
search
search.
action.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's. Now I'm at 4 AP left, which I guess I'm just gonna have to start moving because I'm not doing much from down here. Are there any other stairs that go? Or is that a stairwell in the back? Or is that just
This-
like a? No,
that
like on
is-
the top right. Or is that just a sheet metal
There's a
thing?
ladder here.
Okay.
So if you think Protectron could climb a ladder,
They could. Not very quickly, but they could. That would be the
But yeah,
tricky part.
basically, yeah. But for the record, this is a staircase, though.
Okay. What are
So-
are the only ways to the top level the bottom left staircase that Spade is on, and then
It'd
the
be
top
this,
left one?
this staircase, and then the ladder. Yeah. Unless you get creative.
I see some pipes. How high up are the pipes from the ground, and how far are they to the catwalks?
They kind of vary. Which one are you looking at right now?
So I see on the right side, there's like that
Like
little
this one?
conjunction of stuff there. Yeah,
Or this right here?
both of them respectively. I might be doing some crazy shit.
This one's a bit lower. This one is probably like 10 feet in the air. This pair, or sorry, probably more like 15, and then this is probably like 20 feet. This like jumble here.
Okay. Well, I'd like to.
This is
go...
about 5 feet in the air. This box on the right, like the top of this is 5 feet, 10 feet, 20. You know,
Oh,
if
that's
that makes
good.
sense.
Then I'll use the
Or
rest of
sorry,
my.
I meant 5, 10, 20, or
That
I'm
works
sorry,
for me.
5, 15, 20. That's yeah.
5 feet is just as high as I need. I'd like to use the rest of my. Well, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the rest of my AP to like wedge myself into that corner there to try and
like
get cover.
here.
Yeah, just from the sniper in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I will wait there for my next turn.
Okay. Now we have Spade.
Okay. Can I assume if I go up the stairs I'll be on like that half balcony?
Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go over there. Yeah.
How many feet is that?
It'd be 1, to get here it'd be 4 AP because it's
Okay.
Yeah.
And then do I have like a clearish line of sight on the chick in the middle? Slightly better because
yeah,
I'm
I would
higher
say
up.
yeah, it's a little. It's not like super steep because you're halfway up now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see her. Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly the top half of her, obviously, but yeah.
Let me pull up my fucking calculator.
Use that calc chat.
Short for
Short for
calculator.
calculator.
It's using slang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're definitely using a calc right now.
Still using a calc.
I'm gonna chuck Greg at her.
Okay.
Gregory!
Yeah. I'm gonna chuck Greg at her. It's Greg time.
Go, my son.
It's Gregan time.
Wiggin.
That's gonna be chat calc chat calc
Shut.
chat
Chet.
chat
Shit.
21.
Okay, that does in fact hit. So you can go
Yippee.
and roll damage then.
That doesn't hit. You guys are fucked.
No. Oh, that's
Yeah, they're
scary,
all
man.
they're all what are the turtle race called?
Turtles.
They're all turtles.
Yeah, they're all turtles.
They are totally invincible.
All right, Seagull.
They're all turtles with aberrant dragon marks and heavy chain armor, and they're paladins, and they
And
Yeah,
they
they're
all
and
cast
they
Shield of
have
Faith on each
shield.
other simultaneously.
Yeah, that marksman's gonna fire a smited sniper shot at you.
Okay.
That guy right there, he's got a steam ladle.
And that
You
guy,
watch yourself.
he has a calc. Short for
Short for
calculator.
calculator,
Using
chat.
slang.
Cinema.
Using slang chat.
I'm sorry for
Okay.
what I brought into the world.
If Camden founded the Lead Fangs, I would be quite shocked.
I would.
No, I'm talking about the calc. Short for calculator.
Oh,
Count
you're using
for
slang?
me.
I'm just using slang.
Damage increased by 3. And it's
I
up 1 die
forgot, just
rank.
checked it.
Lead fang, short for
And
fangulator,
it's-
chat. Just
Rhymes with
use-
grug.
I'm sorry. There's so
does
much I
not.
have to change about this.
Zach, you're lying to me.
With strength. Yes. Okay,
What
that's
rhymes with
16
grug?
damage.
Okay. Whew.
That's a lot
Lead
of shit.
Fang.
She's
Yeah.
she's gonna duck, but she's gonna really be like winded after ducking, and Greg is gonna land like with a clatter, like around like here on the catwalk behind her, like about like 5 feet behind her.
Okay.
Up
One of the
there.
catwalk handhold bars is like just knocked clean into the distance.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Now we got the infiltrator. He's going to. What's he gonna do? He's gonna. He's gonna stand at the top of the steps, and he's going to fire his pistol at you, Spade.
Mm-hmm.
So, 17 hits.
Yep.
So then he's going to roll. That's 6 ballistic damage.
Okay.
And that, let's see. Okay, so that will be the end of his turn. And then it's now Gillian's turn.
All right. Well, the first thing I gotta do is get as far away from the dude I'm scared of as possible. So which dude was it again?
It was the sniper up here.
Okay. So I need to go basically to the base of the staircase that Spade is on.
Yeah, I mean, if that,
Wait.
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I'm gonna have to spend most of my AP doing that. So
I mean, you could sprint too.
I
If you,
could.
like, that would count as getting away from him, like mechanically speaking.
Okay, then I'll sprint.
It's not like you just have to use like raw AP or anything. So okay. I would say if you would have to move down 1 and then you can sprint.
Okay, I'll do
So-
that.
So you're about like here now.
Okay, gotcha. So how much would I have left there? Going through all these spreadsheets is breaking my brain.
By the way, this track that we're listening to right now is composed by Lorne Balfe, who did the Skylanders games.
Yo!
This is not from
Hell yeah.
Skylanders, but I just thought I'd share that information.
You got it in there anyways.
We'll have a Skylands arc if I damn well please in Fallout.
I'll make it work.
Get isekai'd into Skylanders.
Spade would be so happy.
No, do I have a direct line of sight on any of these guys from where I'm at?
I would say currently no, because of the staircase being like right in front of you here.
Okay,
So with that, you don't have a direct line of sight with any of them now.
okay. In that case, I am going to... That's 6 AP, I can't do that. You know what, I'll give an inspiration. Why not? I'll embolden some people. I'll inspire Spade here.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be all I'm able to do. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Sounds good. Now we have the duelist. He is going to let's see, what is he gonna do? He is, where is the sorry, where is this? The duelist is going to he's gonna inject some psycho real quick.
Oh boy.
So he's just gonna be like ah! after taking this psycho, and then he will hold on. Where's the thingy for this? Why is it not listed there? I'm just trying to find the jumping rules. Oh, here we go.
Long jump is multiply. High jump is
Yeah.
plus.
So
If you're high jumping, it is 1 AP for every foot.
yeah.
What?
Wait, really? That's
Yeah.
well, okay. I don't think he can jump currently. So instead,
Yeah.
he's
If you try to jump and you can't make the jump, it just says you failed to close the distance. Whatever the
And it still
consequences are for
takes
that,
the
I assume,
AP.
is up to the DM.
actually he'll move. feet if it allows me to. I'm not sure why it's. Come on, let me click on them. I don't.
Oops, let me click on.
Not sure why it's like this. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna refresh it.
Whoa.
There we go. He's gonna schmoove past the infiltrator. Or actually, he'll stay on like the step, like the bottom of the second set of steps here and end his turn. So that would be. Oh. So that's his turn, and now we have Darren.
Okay. I would
Don't
like
forget your
to
advantage.
start walking up to the box that Siegel is next to,
Okay.
and
So
I
you-
want to climb those pipes.
Okay. So you're about here. I'll take you down here for a bit.
Because you said
So
that
I
box
think-
they connect into is only 5 feet up, right?
Yeah, so that'd be like basically 1 AP. I mean, you're just kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of just stepping up on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then climbing up. I have a question for you. Is this scalable, severe, or treacherous?
The
The pipes.
like in terms of.
That's how
Like
the
grip
climbing
or-
mechanics are phrased. Because they're different
Okay.
AP
Let me
costs.
pull them up because I. Oh, I have them right here. I would say that it's sheer.
I think
It's not
sheer.
treacherous, but it's sheer. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to climb those pipes, and that will be the rest of my AP for the turn. And I'm kind of just balancing between the two of them.
Yeah. So that would be 4 AP to climb 5 feet up.
Yeah.
So you
So-
basically have like 10 feet to climb up. So
Yep.
that would.
So
I don't know how
there's
much
8
AP
of
you have
climbing,
left.
and I actually still have like 3.
So you're basically like on the top of the corner piece of these
Yeah.
pipes now. So
I still technically have 3, but there's not a whole lot I can do with that.
You can block.
Because I've already started like moving a lot.
Block is only for melee, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, it's also unarmed.
Yeah, melee. Like physical contact.
like as
not
opposed
guns.
to sniper.
Yeah.
Because like I can only take what 6 AP of normal movement a turn, right? Without using like sprint or something.
No,
No, that's
that's
see-
only for me.
Oh yeah, I'll use
That's
my
only for
next
the
3
boss.
AP and start walking down those pipes.
Yeah, that's only
So
a rule for
you're-
Yep.
protectrons.
Perfect.
Or wait, you were about here. Yeah. Okay. And then we have Camden himself.
Yeah, so we're gonna go diagonally up and to the right 3 squares. And then
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to climb up onto that box.
Okay.
Can I do that? Okay.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
And I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell out into the room, "Come and get me, you turkeys!" And I'm just gonna end my turn.
Great.
I'm like waving my arms.
Gobble 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 gobble.
Persuasion check.
my fucking standard in hand. I'm like, "Come and get me, you turkeys!"
He's waving the flag back and forth.
The
Oh,
tactician.
Canada!
The tactician has her turn now, and she's gonna turn from Spade to you, Camden, and she's gonna pull out a pulse grenade and chuck it at you on standing on that box right there.
Camden's dead.
Let me,
When does it go off?
I'm gonna roll right now to find out.
Spade, eat it.
So
My
Spade, vacuum mode.
plan! My plan!
Spade,
Oh,
vacuum mode, quick!
that is a.
I don't think I could even get there.
No.
Just.
You would have to
s-
have readied an action to grab it from her.
Okay,
Or
so
ready to, yeah. You know what I mean.
she's going to throw it, and Yeah. Also, last time I had to throw an explosive, I kind of misinterpreted it as like being in the air throughout the other turns. I misinterpreted it that way. It's actually like it's thrown and it like lands and all that, and then the detonation is based on like after it lands. So it's going to land like on the box next to you, Camden.
I'm gonna use my dodge a bit. I'm gonna use my dodge action to move 15 feet north, out of the range of the explosion.
Okay.
So you're
you're
just
about
jumping
here
off the
now.
box.
Yeah, I jump off the box and I run forward towards the ladder.
Okay. So it hasn't detonated yet.
Yeah, well, I'm scared.
No, I'm just explaining.
It is a live grenade at your feet.
And then she is going to command the. Oh no, she's not going to do that actually. She is going to. Oh wait, I have to put Darren here now since he's back up here.
Yeah, that's me. I'm that guy.
That's him on the
That's
pipes.
Darren.
That's
and
me on the
then
pipes.
She is going to fire her plasma pistol at Darren up there.
That's valid.
Make it a
Try and
to
hit me.
remain
I dare
balanced.
you.
An 18 hits.
Okay, I shouldn't
So
have dared
then-
you.
I'm gonna sight beyond it to a 1.
Okay, it's
She's
gonna
gonna
like-
fucking shoot herself.
yeah, it's gonna. I'm not sure how plasma could ricochet, but the plasma's gonna ricochet back at her. So
It
let's
just
roll the damage.
magnetizes to like her watch.
Yeah.
You know, okay,
Um,
so I know this is like going really well. You're gonna ricochet it, right? But that's not how ricochet works. It has to be shot at me. She just critically fails the attack.
I always forget, dude. I always forget. So yeah, it's a critical.
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
critical fail.
I know. It would have been
No.
great. And
I thought
everything,
because it
but-
was your sight beyond.
No,
No, it
it's-
doesn't.
The
But that's
critical
why it
fail has to
confuses
be
me.
in an attack on me.
Okay.
It literally anytime Theo tells me that he's gonna change my roll, I'm like, all right, well, it's just gonna ricochet or something, right? like I'm like used to that, but yeah, okay.
He
so
has
it's
you
a
trained.
Critical fail.
I'm gonna like wave my hand in Darren's direction, and the bullet's just gonna curve.
Well, it's more like a blast. It's not like a bullet, but
Curve
He
the
puts up his
blast.
hand and a barrier appears in front of
So-
Darren.
A radstag runs into the room and takes the blast for Darren and lands in the water.
It just disintegrates in midair.
so that's the end of her turn, and the explosive sitting on that box has not detonated yet. So.
And this is whose turn?
It
Lead.
is- It's the end of the
They're all
tactician's
lead.
turn. So now it's the marksman's turn.
You know what's funny? I remembered that they were lead fangs. I didn't even read the list, and I was like, yeah, the lead fang. You know, the one in charge.
Oh my gosh!
I'm the fang that makes all of the rules.
She's the lead lead fang.
Oh.
The marksman is going to. Let's see, what is he going to do here?
He's the one in the way back.
Well, I know where he is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just asking because I don't remember which one he is.
Oh no! Oh yeah,
Of
he's
the two
one
on the
back here.
right, I don't remember.
I thought you were reminding me. I'm like, I know, I made the tokens.
He's
Um,
right back there, Noah.
Oh,
That's him in the corner.
Oh,
Losing
this is my battle
all
map.
his hit points.
I'm trying to figure out what he's gonna do here. Let's see. He's going to. What will he do? 1 second. There's not really anybody in this line of sight right now.
Get my bird.
It's kind of infuriating. You know what I mean?
Jump down and shoot me. Come down here. Jump
It's very-
down.
it's very
I'm not
infuriating.
firing a sniper rifle at you, Cam. That's not
Sniper
gonna
rifle.
end well for
shoot
me.
me at shotgun range. It'll be great.
Yeah. He is going to. What is he gonna do? I think he's going to.
What is he doing?
He's going to do nothing. He's just going to recycle
Reload?
his action points.
Okay.
No, he's just going to recycle his action points. So
He could ready to do something.
no, he's just gonna wait patiently.
Okay.
Meaning that he had 1 second. Meaning that it is now the specialist's turn, and the specialist is going to. Oh wait, I never moved Gillian off of this one. The specialist is going to go like right here, and then he's going to where is he? He's going to reload another syringe into his rifle. And he's going to fire that at you, Darren.
Valid choice. Good call.
That is a 9, which I'm sure doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay, so
Damn.
this time the syringe is also gonna whiz past you and just like land with a thud.
It's going to
into
stick into the
cement
first syringe
wall.
in the wall.
No, the other one landed on the ground. He's not playing darts. This one just lands on the wall.
It magnetizes into the back of the first syringe.
No, it's
He
just
picks
on
it
the
up
wall
for a
back
double syringe shot.
here.
You needed to
Can anyone
juice the
remind
first
me-
syringe.
Noah, I forget. How much AP do you recycle at the start of your turn? Or do you get back?
Half
is
of
it
your
all of it?
half
remaining.
of what you had. Yeah,
If I have none, is it just 6?
you have more than 6.
What?
Or no, you only have 6 AP.
No, I have 12.
Well, how much?
do-
How much?
So
did you
at the start of your turn, you get all of
You
your
get-
base AP back.
Okay, I just
If
forgot
you-
because I was mixing up recycling and base AP.
Yeah, so
You'll never have any more AP.
start of your turn, you'll
Ah,
always
he's
have
frozen.
at least 12. Say you had 6 AP remaining, you would get to take 3 of that to your next turn, so you would start with 15 AP.
Alright, cool.
But it caps at 15 so that I can't break the game and have 90 AP at the start of combat.
Ooh!
Damn.
Oh.
Make a perk that lets you break the cap, go up to 25.
All right, it's Siegel's turn.
Alright. As I understand
That will
it-
be my wasteland relic, is I can just have more AP.
No, I'm not going.
Uncaps
cool.
AP. Darren stands still for 3 turns, has 400 AP.
Alright, yeah, I'm going
I
to
call it slow
start
start.
combat. I'm going to sit in the corner for 5 turns. Let me know when it's my time to cook.
Is this literally just Theo? This is the raid boss trait from arenas. So as I understand it, there's a grenade about 4 feet from my head.
Yeah, it's like basically sitting on top of the box here.
How? It's not that much taller than I am. Can I just like grab it off the top of the box?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Who is in my line of sight from here of the 2 people up on the bridge?
I would say
If I like step out from behind the box, rather, who would be?
like if you were to step where like because there's
Just
these
like
pipes in the way.
one square. Oh, there are pipes in the way. While I'm
Yeah.
holding it, would I be able to get up onto the box using?
I mean, you could just pick it up after climbing up if that's what you mean.
Yeah. Also, does it cost AP to pick that up, or would it just be like?
It would count as equipping it.
Would it count as an
Uh,
object interaction, so 3?
Yeah, I'm interacting with an object.
mean-
Well, okay, that's the same then.
Yeah, I mean,
Taking a
If-
weapon, like swapping weapons or picking something up is 3 AP.
it would be 3 AP. Yeah, you're just grabbing
Okay.
it and holding it now.
And how much AP to climb? I forgot. Is that just however much movement it takes to get
you
up
want
there?
to
I've never
climb
done
while holding
climbing.
a pulse grenade? Is that
No,
what
I
you're
climb
asking?
and then pick up the pulse grenade.
Oh, I think you were gonna like climb up the pipes with it. I'm like, what the fuck are you
No,
doing?
no, no. I'm suicide bombing them.
I would say. What do you mean, like how much for climbing up to on top of the
Yeah.
box?
Like everyone else did. I just didn't recall what the cost
Um,
was.
I think I ruled it as just 1 AP because you're just kind of stepping onto it. So
That's fine. That works by me.
Yeah.
Alright, so 4 AP down. That. Now from here. The guy up on the bridge, he's
you're
got the
like-
syringe gun, right? And then the lady's got
This
the
guy
plasma
does.
rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pistol.
Or plasma pistol, yeah. That is about... How many? That's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's like maybe 35 feet to her, 20 to the other guy. Did you say? I can't quite see the how big the grid would be from
You're
here.
about here, so be like, if you want to, if you putting it here, where are you trying to aim here?
I'm
Or are
trying
you
to
just
see who I
calculating-
could better throw it at.
It's probably like a bit more than 20 feet to get to him, and probably like 40-ish to get to her.
Okay. Well, just because I don't want to whiff it, I'll throw it at the guy with the syringer. I'm going to try to just, like, hit him just, like, center mass with it so that it generally lands, like, around where he is on the catwalk.
Okay. I mean, it's already been armed, so I don't know if you have to roll like an actual explosives throw here.
I'm just trying to move it.
So you're just gonna chuck it,
Yep.
basically. Okay.
I have no
so
idea how to use one of these things, but I know that I don't want it next to me.
Let me see how this. I mean, I would say that I guess that would be interacting with an object is just by throwing the object. I mean, the thing is, I think I'll give you an explosives roll to see if you can like throw it accurately to him. Like the roll won't
I have a
inform
question,
how
then.
it yeah.
Am I allowed to interpret this as a targeted attack?
Yeah.
Does
you could-
throwing an object count?
I mean, yeah, it's an object that could hit him, so
Well then,
you could do that, yeah.
I might just make sure it hits by using rash. So this would be a guaranteed. Yeah, I get a couple of rerolls on this. All right. In that case, I don't know how much damage this is going to do, but I'm going to do just a targeted attack, which is 6 AP, right?
Well, it depends on what kind you're making. So it depends. What are you trying to target of him?
Just like right in the chest.
Okay, that'd be a +2 to the attack.
Okay.
So I guess I'll use
So
the
5, or would it
Well,
be improvised attack?
I'll borrow the AP for throwing a pulse grenade, which is 4. So it'd be 6 then to throw it at his chest.
Okay, that's fine by me. So that leaves me at 2 AP.
And if it's a target attack, you're rolling the d4s then, right?
Yep, just to ensure that it hits.
No, I mean for the condition.
Or, oh yeah, no, the reroll.
Well, no, it's not an. I guess it's not really an attack. It's just. Okay, I tell you what. I'll have you roll explosives, and I'll judge it from there.
Wait, so we are using explosives. All right.
Well, because you're handing an explosive, that's kind of the logic.
Fair enough.
of it.
Fair enough.
You're not just throwing any old piece of metal.
14.
Okay. It's going to land. Yeah, you hit his chest with it, and it bounces and kind of rolls, like a little bit away from him. It's probably about like here-ish after it rolls.
Damn. So I didn't meet his AP. Or
Oh,
his-
you were doing
his
it as
AC.
like an. Oh, okay. I misinterpreted what you wanted to do. Sorry.
Well, that's the targeted attack. Because if
No,
I
I know,
hit him hard
I'm-
enough with it,
I
could
kind
have
of mixed
gotten
up the
him
two
gut walloped.
interpretations I had of what my understanding of what you were doing was.
Gut
In
wallop.
that case, a 14 does hit. So
That's the game says if the object is 3 to 9 load, it's 1d8, and 2 or less is 1d4 plus strength. Are we counting that?
I'll just say that it's a small piece of metal.
That works by me. So small piece of metal is
Except for the exposed wound thing. We'll just because it's not
just 2d4.
it's not that kind of a piece of metal.
Easy peasy. Do I add modifiers to this, like strength?
Yeah, you would add strength to it, yeah.
See, that's a rounded 10 damage. Then let's see what d4s we get.
He hasn't made an attack roll yet, right?
Who?
Seagull.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I
he
didn't
did
I didn't
one.
need to use the advantage because I hit him on the first go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, for reference, Mitchell, just in case this moment occurs again, you're asking about weight. A standard M67 fragmentation grenade, which we'll use as a reference here, does weigh approximately 14 ounces or 400 grams, so slightly less than a pound.
All right, easy peasy.
You know, it's also meant to be a very similar size, shape, and weight to a baseball, because when they were designing that, the president at the time thought that every young American boy should know how
I
to throw
did
a
know that
baseball.
fact.
That's your fun fact.
That's one of my
of the
favorite
day.
fun facts about war.
Plasma grenades are probably actually lighter than normal grenades because they don't need all the gunpowder, right?
Well, this is a pulse
Well,
grenade
it's a
and
pulse
it has a
grenade.
lot of electronics involved. I don't know. I'm using what I know, and what I know is gunpowder make metal go.
That's true. That's
So-
so true.
Just do that.
So,
So Mitch, the 10 damage, it's gonna be to stamina points, so he's sort of gonna like to dodge it, and it'll land about like here, past him.
all right, and that means I can't do the inflicted stuff, right?
Yeah, because it's
Because it
well,
needs
for,
to go
yeah,
into
'cause
their
it
hit
didn't-
points.
That's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
So-
probably most of his stamina points, at least. Sorry for that turn being way longer than it should have.
It's
I
fine.
was
We
out
expect
of the
it
loop
from
of
you.
targeted attacks.
Whether you have a spell list or not, it's kind of expected.
Oh, Zach, with the weapon table and rash, I am a spellcaster now.
There's so many things in this system.
It takes so much longer to navigate. I have 3 instances of the guide up on Google at different pages.
Yeah, my last turn took me 5 minutes, and all I did was walk.
All right. Well, now that my 10 minutes are over, I yield to Spade.
Okay.
No,
I'd
Noah.
punch him.
Yeah.
you gave me a 6D load case.
I did do
Oh
that.
no!
You're not gonna like what's about to happen. I promise.
You thought karma caps were bad?
Oh no!
That guy's on the stairs, right?
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah.
I would like to move forward 1 block. and I'm gonna fucking smack him with the case.
Okay.
It does 4d20 damage.
Ay, ay, ay.
Is that what it says? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that's in the table.
objects with 50 or more load are 4d12, and with never unarmed, Spade gets 1 die rank up from d12, which is
Right.
d20.
Oh my
Um,
fucking
Okay.
god.
And considering each increment is 10 in the higher zone,
better dodge
I would
this.
say that it's probably gonna be 7 AP, but if you want to make it 8, that's fine, because I have enough to do that, so that one's gonna be up to you. Because it just hits 7+ once you hit 50+, but the last 3 before that are approximate increments of 10 per AP
yeah.
increase.
I would say 8 AP for this.
yeah,
You're going
yeah,
to
that
turn
makes
him
sense.
to pudding.
This man's gonna turn
He
into an
dodges.
accordion.
I can't wait for this to be a 5.
I hate to disappoint. That is a nasty, 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 dirty 20.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
dead.
No, I mean like 5 damage.
You killed
Oh,
It
You're
does
gonna
have
roll
it
a
does-
1 on all 4 of your fucking
Could
20s.
roll 4 ones.
That is
That-
possible.
Also, if you wanted
actually
to, you
doesn't
could use-
matter.
Wait, so it was a dirty 20 then, you said?
Yeah, to hit.
Okay. Let's see.
Psycho give him any resistances to physical damage?
Is that the psychoed one?
Yeah, that's the psychoed one.
He shot up drugs and the last thing he saw was a fucking artisan leather suitcase. Just
All right, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
Don't
We're hitting
forget
numbers
those
we don't even
modifiers.
hit in D&D in the fall
Yeah.
campaign.
I don't know. Bay has had like a 200 damage turn.
He did.
Yeah, but has he
It's more than-
has he done 4d20 in a single attack?
No.
Yeah, keep in mind, Zach, this is with no special haste powder, no action surge. This is one swing from Spade.
This is Swade just
single
pulled
move.
up a briefcase and went.
Dude, with 4d20 damage, Spade could potentially kill Amir in one hit.
With 4d20 plus strength damage on a crit, it would do at maximum 175.
Holy fuck.
Okay.
Spade
What
gets taken to
swing?
Aquapolis with her travel suitcase. No one lives.
Spade solos.
I have a funny feeling we're gonna see a very large green boss in D&D coming up.
No, no, no. I don't wanna.
I have to double check my path.
Spade the Roundhouser.
Please no.
I
my
want to
last
see
name's
Cookie
Spade
try
Kid.
and take that title.
This is
No,
worse than
it's not gonna
Godslave's
happen.
challenge.
61.
Holy
Okay.
Pancake.
Let's.
I don't even care if he dodges that. That is so fucking funny that I can
Well-
do that.
Well, he can't like
He's right
It'll
there.
take
Like,
the
you
actual-
hit.
He is
20.
right
hit
there.
it
That
at
is
20.
true.
Well, that's all of his stamina points, first of all. So let me,
I would hope so.
I would think so.
Yeah. So. Or
A
that's-
death claw rises out of the water.
so-
Fabian walks in.
Oh.
I'd say we're
Don't
pretty
worry,
well-balanced.
Noah, don't worry. I can't abuse this. I can only walk 5 feet at a time if I do this.
Well, it's a good thing that there's
Besides-
one more guy right in front.
I have other plans, and that has to do with the contents of my bra.
Okay.
The suitcase is just a panic button.
He's
So,
right there, man.
You swing this briefcase down on him, and he tries his best to dodge it, but he still gets like mauled by it. He's still standing, but he's like super bloodied up, or not bloodied, but he's just like he's totally battered up by the blunt force of this big briefcase wielded by you. Yeah, that he's
Okay.
not looking so hot.
Good
Okay.
lord.
That's my turn.
Okay. Before I take the infiltrator's turn, I have to get this. My fingernails bleeding, so I'll be right back.
Jeez.
He was
Oh,
so
my
stressed you
lord.
made him start tearing his fingernails off, Lydia.
Oh my god.
This is how you ruin a
So
dungeon
good.
master.
You've broken him.
You've broken him. This is just like when Bay did 150 damage at level, what was it, 4 or 5?
Against
5.
Werner.
Yeah, against Werner. It's
Yeah,
exactly
it was
like that.
5 because I had my second attack.
That's why we got put in the time loop. Theo didn't trust us anymore.
Theo was like, nah, run it back, run it back.
Yeah, try again.
Run
got
that shit
lucky.
back. Nah, the time loop was planned.
Oh.
I thought you put us back.
No, I did not.
I got real scared when we got out of hell and I woke up in a very
Every
strange.
single person.
You described
in
the cell as wet.
With a
Well,
single guard outside.
caves are wet, you know. Every single person in this party is gonna have one combat where they do something completely horrendous. I've already had that. This is Spade's turn. Darren's next.
I actually don't have anything.
You can
Yeah,
shoot
I
a guy
just-
a lot.
I saw the table and I was like, wait, this is just classified by load.
Yeah,
And then I checked.
60 load briefcase.
Okay.
Is like 50
back.
plus the cap? Like, what if we give you a full tree trunk?
Well,
I'd have to have more AP.
carry capacity as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now it's the infiltrator. He,
Ugh.
he's going to. He's gonna go down here onto this side of you, Spade,
Mhm.
and he. Where is he?
I saw the low opacity fire, and I was like, "Oh my god, what's
Oh
happening?"
no, that's just
I'm
my
going to
wallpaper.
hell.
That's just my Grimforge wallpaper. It's okay. He's going to unequip, or he's gonna like swap out his combat knife, and instead he's gonna unsheath from his back the Assaultron blade that he had, and he's gonna swing. Let's see, that's. So he's gonna do a targeted attack with this Assaultron blade, and what's he gonna go for here? He's gonna go for the arm with this attack. So. Let's see here. Wait, what's... Okay. So... That's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Or sorry, I'm looking at the wrong... Oh, sorry, it's a 19 to hit.
So-
Yeah. Alright, he will roll the damage. Which is... That's 8 slashing damage plus... Oh, sorry, it's 6 slashing damage,
Okay.
and then he is going to roll the targeted attack condition, which, let's see, which is a broken arm. So he breaks your arm with this swing.
Okay.
With the Assaultron blade, which is listed, by the way, in the targeted attacks section.
Which one?
The right arm, because he was on the right side. So, Spade now has disadvantage on any ability check, skill check, or attack roll that uses strength or agility that requires 2 arms.
This is how he fixes it.
Break both of Spade's arms, both of Spade's legs, blind her, throw her into another vat of acid.
Only
Still
reduces the 60 damage by 20.
Still loses to Camden. So,
Yeah.
with that, we
Did
have
we beat
Gillian's
New
turn.
York's finest? That was just Gillian.
Alright, so yeah, it's now Gillian's turn.
Okay. Well, do I need to re-roll the frightened?
No,
thing?
it's just you just do the second turn of that frightened that you rolled.
Okay. Gotcha. I mean, I don't. Is there a second?
Yeah, it was 2 turns. It's based on the effect that I had, and it was 2 turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, I'm gonna move forward till I'm at like the corner of the staircase.
So like here or
No, like I'm trying to think how to describe this. So, like,
Wait.
you see where Spade is?
yeah.
I want to be on the square behind them and below.
So like here.
Yeah, I
Left.
basically want to be able to see up the stairway. Like I want to see. I want to be able to see the guys.
I see.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see. I mean, you
Not
can kind
there.
of see.
I don't want to be like under. I don't want to be like under the thing. I want to be out in the open.
Oh, so
but-
you want to be
Yeah.
like up here somewhere.
Yeah, I basically want to be able to see onto the balcony.
Okay.
A little catwalk here thing.
I would say that'd be like. I mean, I would say you'd have to move like it somewhere to like pretty far back here because there's a railing and it is elevated somewhat.
Okay.
So, are you just gonna move up here then, or how do you want?
Yeah, I should be able to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I want them to be in line of sight so I can shoot them.
Are you sprinting to do this, or is it like how is the movement exactly here?
I might just walk. I don't think it's worth it to
Okay.
sprint.
So
that's
like about
6.
here. This is 7 to do that.
7. Okay,
So
that's fine.
if you want to go all the way to the wall, you can. But this is
I do
probably as
not.
far back as you would need to be to actually see their like the figures on the on there.
Gotcha. Okay, which gun can I use at this point then? Alright, well, I'm gonna shotgun attack them then. I'll use the rest of my AP.
Okay. That's
Runs
a bit
far
of
away.
range on that.
Shotgun.
I didn't want to go that far away, but you know, you said I was doing what I had to do.
Why didn't you just go up the stairs?
Because I didn't. Never mind, that's a stupid reasoning. I'm not finishing that sentence.
No, go ahead.
I basically wanted an easier escape route, but originally I was gonna be like, well, I don't know, I wanted to not be noticed, and then I realized I was using a shotgun.
So
I
are
didn't
you
want to be noticed.
So are you firing at the infiltrator here then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit Spade in the crossfire.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. Okay, that's gonna be a 17.
Okay. That does hit. So go ahead and roll damage then.
This is the second bullet I've fired in this entire campaign. I swear to God. Okay, that's gonna be 7 damage.
Okay. And because your shotgun has spread, since you are firing in, wait, what's the ranges on your thing?
5 and 15.
Okay, so it is more than.
Then you
What's-
can't fire that. 15
Damn.
would
Yeah,
be the long range.
that's too far away.
Oh shit, I forgot it's 5 feet. I don't know why my brain's
So-
at 3 feet.
If I mean, I'll let you get closer, like instead of moving that far away.
If you don't mind, because that was originally
Like-
my idea, was I was gonna like poke
Yeah.
it through the railing and just go like.
Okay, yeah. So
Get on your tippy toes and poke it
Yeah.
through the railing.
That was literally my plan.
Some real Tom and Jerry
'cause
shit.
Hey, I don't care what. That's funny.
this is pretty much as far away as you could get while still shooting at them.
Why don't you go
Okay.
under the balcony and shoot up through the slits in the in the floor?
Because if
Can I do that? Is there enough room for that?
It would be at the very least. At the very least, it would be like 3/4 cover at the least.
Okay, so probably not
So-
worth it.
But it would be cool.
And I
Yeah,
walk
but
up to
we're
the
also
railing, poke
talking-
it through the little.
Theo, it's also a single shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
kind of ammunition do you use for it?
Kind of ammo? 20 gauge.
20 gauge? Are we talking buckshot? Are we talking
Well,
slug? Because
think
there's
he
a
means
lot
slug.
of slits, and if we're talking something that peppers,
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, their
you
tootsies are gonna get hurt.
and what kind of slugs are we talking? Arion hortensis,
Okay.
Limax maximus,
All right, guys.
Hygromia
Let me
scintilla.
poke
fuck
it through the
up.
railing slit. Let
That's
me
what you
put
want
my
to do.
barrel through the railing slit and like hamper his fucking knees.
So you'd be like here then.
Yeah, that's originally where I was planning
Okay,
on
so
being.
it'd be 2 AP that you spent now to get there instead of going that way. Okay.
Cool. Just
So-
gives me more opportunity.
That
Gillian
would
just
be
laps around the entire building.
Trying to decide what the fuck I want to do.
in terms of the cover that he has here, it would be. I'm just looking for it. Yeah, I would say that this is 3/4 cover. So the infiltrator will have a +5 bonus to AC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically there's explosive stuff, but this is a shotgun, not an explosive.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to roll again?
sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. That is that's a 15.
Okay, that that barely does not hit.
Damn.
So it just kind of like splats into the
Fuck.
underside of the catwalk platform there.
It's fine. You probably got a second shot worth of AP, don't you?
I
You
do.
only use 2 to move.
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
Don't you have to reload though, because it's a single shotgun, right?
It's quick reload.
Well, yeah, but it has one barrel, I think, though, right?
Oh yeah, it's a single.
Okay, yeah.
So, how
Damn,
much-
shotguns suck. What the fuck?
Yeah, well. That's what I got.
Well, okay, Theo, it was beneath a catwalk though.
Oh, no,
How
I
much
was going
damage does
for-
it do if you hit someone?
It's pretty decent actually. Isn't it like
3d6?
3d6, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
36 ballistic.
You just gotta hit them.
In that case, can I use my other gun, or do I need to like unequip and equip a new
It would be
weapon?
3 AP to swap them.
Do I have enough?
Also, it's kind of crazy. I'm just looking at the stat block on a crit. It's not like a ×2. It's you add another 6d6.
that's pretty good.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't have a.
Crits.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can't fucking do anything. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my little hidey hole.
Okay.
My next turn.
Runs up, runs back.
Like a true man of God. That's literally all I can fucking do.
Camping in the corner with a shotgun, a true COD player.
Now we have the
Holy shit.
duelist's turn. He's recoiling from
The dually.
from Spade's slam with the briefcase.
Can we get a dazed on him? That was a briefcase. That was a dazed. Maybe a...
Wait, he's not dead. Wait, okay.
No, he's alive. He's not. He looks pretty bad, but he is standing.
These guys had a great party nerve. They have so many temporary hit points.
That or Psycho has like a half orc, like relentless endurance type thing, where if they go to 0 hit points, they just regen back to 1 or something like that.
Maybe.
I think it halved the damage.
That's still 30 damage.
I died at 30 damage.
Yeah.
You're,
we
you
all
can all
died at 30
speculate as to
Well,
how
we
the
saw
math
behind the
happened.
curtain, he had 29 stamina points.
Oh.
You know, he did show us his calculator.
Did
Or
I?
calc, for short, if you want to use slide.
Yeah, you did pull up the calculator in front of everyone.
Oh. Shit. I forgot that that's how that works. Oops.
29 stamina points is crazy work. Like, what are we talking about?
Hold on, I lost my train.
What
of
level
thought.
are these guys?
They're terrorists.
We're fighting the Mangers.
They're terrorist level.
So
Terrorists are just naturally higher level than normal people.
I disagree.
They want more practice.
The
That works.
duelist
Zach, would you know?
The duelist is kind of spooked, so he's going to
You're awfully
move
familiar.
back 5 feet, and he's gonna whip out and toss on the steps between you and him, Spade, some caltrops.
A couple
Two
caltrops.
caltrops.
It's more than 2. It's a good handful.
Good. They fall through
3
the grates.
caltrops. I have
No, they're
small
not grates.
hands.
Mitch,
There
these
are
are
no
wooden
grates.
planks here.
Yeah, there are
Um,
no grates on the stairs.
They fall down the
Uh,
steps.
Okay, all right. Anyways,
He's a lawyer and a rules lawyer. Who could have guessed?
My job.
and then
Spade
he's
pulls
going
out a bouncy ball and starts playing jacks.
He's going to throw the machete at Spade.
It's not very nice.
Alright.
Eat
So,
this fucking machete.
1 second. I'm checking for this. Oh wait, that's not how you spell throw.
Sock and throw.
I was thinking the same shit.
So yeah, he's gonna throw this machete.
Fuck, is that
at
at their
you.
favorite Pokemon?
And
I'm okay with
where's
Sock.
the- where's
Would you
my-
say he's one of your
where's my
favorites?
D20?
No,
Oh, there's my D20.
Exactly.
he is
He ain't
just a
Rotom.
blue guy.
Let's see here. Okay, that misses. So the machete
So
is just gonna fly past Spade and just hit like the back railing here.
Gillian, this is your opportunity to get a good weapon.
Please. Please, God.
It's still on the catwalk though. It hasn't fallen down. It just hits the railing and like lands on the
I
catwalk.
could.
Let's see. That's okay. That's the end of his turn.
I can't wait for top of round when that pulse grenade evaporates the man on the catwalk.
Whoa. Hello.
What man is the pulse grenade near exactly?
It's
The
right in
guy
between
up on the
those.
catwalk right next to Darren.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
it's like here basically.
He's a
Yeah.
good couple feet higher than you, so hopefully you won't get hit by the blast.
All right, now it's Darren's turn.
I would like to climb.
Oh, he's gonna get closer.
He's gonna dive on top of the
Okay.
grenade. No!
Sir, get down!
So
So how much
Climbing
more height
this-
is this?
this is probably like 5 feet of height.
Okay, yeah, so I'll climb up.
So, and it is sheer like the other pipes.
Yep, so that's 4.
So,
How high above me is the catwalk?
probably just another 5 feet. So you could
Okay.
reach the railing from here.
Okay, so this is what I envision. I'm standing on these pipes. I'm going to jump up to the catwalk, go boo, to the man standing right there, grab him by his shirt collar, and fall backwards.
So you want to grapple him, basically.
I want to grapple him and have us fall down to the floor, landing on top of him.
Oh, like you want to grapple him and make him land on the cat, like you're not pulling him off the cat.
No, I am pulling him off the
Oh, he
catwalk. We're both
Oh.
going to fall the 25, 30 feet to the floor, but he's
You
hitting
mean in the
first.
water.
That's water.
Gladly, let's do it.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
You know how to swim?
So,
Oh, we're gonna fucking find out.
I did not envision this being a thing that happens.
Yeah, literally just
Um,
boo.
So,
Just grab him
Grapple.
straight by the vest.
so the roll or the DC for it's an unarmed skill check to do this grapple, and the DC is equal to.
Is this something that can be sight beyond us?
Yes, it's a D20 test.
Well,
Where
Gillian.
is the DC would be 7, actually.
Oh, light
It's only
work.
7.
10.
Yeah, this guy's. Yeah, you got him. All right, so you're now like grappling him, holding him on the other side of this railing here.
Yeah, and I just want to like hold him by the collar, push back against like the catwalk, and use all of my weight to just go. "Ah."
Just over the side and into the drink.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
Hey,
sure.
maybe he can't swim.
In terms of AP for this, I guess it's just interacting with an object, right? I mean, you're
Yeah, he doesn't need to move that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all leverage, baby.
Well, I would say actually that it's 4 AP for shoving because you're kind of shoving away from the railing.
I'm okay with that.
So yeah, I would say 4 AP to do that.
Okay.
So, and then you just want to fall into the water with him, basically.
Yep.
Are you falling to the right here, like over?
Yeah,
over
kind of in that
He
pocket.
falls
I mean,
backwards and
ideally,
lands
I'd
on
like him to
pipes and
clink his
shattered his
head on the
spine.
way through, right? But I feel like that requires more maneuverability than I have.
Yeah, I would say because of the reach that you're having to make to do the grapple, I would say that's not really something that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, you're gonna shove, and now you both are in the water like
Yep.
that.
And I
Don't forget
believe
about
that
fall
leaves
damage.
me with.
It's
Well,
water.
It's into
water.
water, so I don't know.
Um,
Fallout mechanics, it's fine.
sure.
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
Minecraft. They could have fallen 100 feet.
Now that we're in the water, I have just enough AP left that I'm going to take my SMG and I'm going to targeted attack him in the fucking leg.
His
Trying
leg
to
is
make
having
it so
a
he
terrible
can't
day.
swim.
Oh
I'm basically
my
trying to make
God.
it so he's going to drown.
Oh my
Are we sure
god.
that- Are we sure this kid isn't the terrorist?
Are we sure this
I don't
kid
know,
isn't,
man.
isn't a trained military member?
Also, keep in mind the water. You are able to stand in it. It's not like you're having to like,
Oh.
stay afloat. Or anything.
Oh, I thought we were going into the drink.
Man, well, I
No,
guess we
it's
are
when
just
with the
right next to the
fishes.
dock, aren't we?
It's like the water's up to like your mid chest, so it's not like shallow or anything, but it's not. To the
So if
point
I
where
just
you're having
keep
to, like-
hitting his legs so
Just
he
shoot him in
can't
the leg for
stand
fun.
anymore.
Take both his legs off.
So you're doing a targeted attack on his leg then?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be
And you know what? If
plus
it's
2 to
if the
the
water
AP
is not
cost.
that high, then I think we should take fall damage. Because we're talking 25 feet up into chest high water. We're
It's
bottoming
not gonna
out.
break your fall that much.
We're bottoming out.
Maybe like calculate fall damage and then have it because it's like 2 or 3 feet of water in between. We're like about 3
Yeah,
or 4.
let me look for that
So-
real quick.
And then have that damage for Darren since he was on top of him.
Just give me a sec. I'm looking. Hold on.
Or transfer all of Darren's fall damage to that.
Yeah,
guy.
what is he saying, guys?
It's okay. He's just backseat DMing.
Yeah, I know.
I'm subliminal messaging Noah into killing his characters.
So, let's
Save it for the one shot, buddy.
1d6. So I would say
No,
that
the one
that's-
shot is Spade's suitcase.
I'll roll. It'll just be the same roll for both of you, and then I'll figure out the halving and all of that afterwards.
Okay.
So,
But I did get a 19 to hit on the leg.
okay. So you both take 6 impact damage.
Okay.
Which is fair.
It's very fair. And then I don't know if he has stamina points left. If he doesn't, he does have leg cripple now.
Okay. Well, what did you roll for the damage? Because it did hit, first of all.
Oh yeah, I should probably start with that. That's 13 damage.
And it, by the way, it since it's a leg thing, the damage dice is decreased by 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how?
that was-
So it's
Well, here's my
What is it
question.
normally?
It's normally only 1 damage dice. So am I just doing my modifier, or am I still
it
rolling
would be
the
to a
1?
minimum of 1. So it's
Yeah.
just what it is. Then.
So 13.
Okay. And then roll. You can roll on the condition table then.
Yep, I rolled a 4.
All right, so his leg is now crippled. So that's 13 damage, you said?
Yes.
Oh wait, sorry. He does have stamina points left, actually.
Does he?
Yeah, 30 actually still.
So many.
Yeah.
It's fine. Next
40
turn, I'll
actually.
continue
He
to
was
shoot
more,
him in the
he
legs.
was more dexterous than the other guy.
I'm now dedicated to drown this man. So
We could actually use him to interrogate.
So it was 16, you said?
13.
Oh, 13. Okay. Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's the last of my AP.
Okay. So now it's Camden's turn. And after Camden's turn, we'll take a break.
I was about to say, it's been an hour since my last turn.
A lot of stuff happening.
Yeah. I'm
Let me
gonna
zoom out a
walk
little bit
up.
here.
I'm gonna walk up 2 squares. How much AP to climb this ladder?
I would say it's probably like. I mean, it's different from just moving. I would say it's like 3 AP for every 5 feet, and then
How
in
many
terms of the
feet up?
height, it's probably
said
about
20.
I think you said what? It's 25 feet to the catwalk.
I would yeah, it's probably 25 feet to get to the top here.
I'm not fucking climbing that. How much AP would that be? So 3 for
lot.
every 5 feet. That's
15.
like 15 AP. Holy fuck! I'm not
Well,
climbing that.
I mean, it's a ladder.
Yeah, well.
it's not
I'm
like a
just
conveyor
gonna-
belt.
Man, imagine not starting every turn with 15 AP. What a chump.
Do you want to move back, or are you fine at the
Can I
base of the
sprint up the ladder?
ladder? No, because that only works with lateral direction.
Can he level
Ladder,
9
ladder.
monk vertical sprint?
Okay.
All right, very clever.
Yeah, just high jump up the ladder. It's easy peasy.
Yeah, it's only 1 AP for every 1 foot I have to jump.
Yeah. At this point, this is like grocery store discounts for movement.
Is the ladder like very clearly secured onto the catwalk above, or is it like rickety and like I could sway it?
It's. I mean, it. You can see that it's kind of like bolted to it. It's not like it's. It's not like a ladder that somebody just like propped up like against it or anything.
Okay, so I couldn't move it if I wanted. Gotcha. Well, this whole ladder debacle has kind of ruined my plans.
I can throw creatures.
You can. Where are you? Oh,
Okay,
you're
You're on an
It's a little
electrical
bit
box with
away.
a grenade.
No.
No, he
I
got
threw
rid
the
of the
grenade.
grenade.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot you threw it. I forgot. Yeah, you
So
are
I
on an
used-
electro box. So.
I use 2 AP, and my gun takes 6. I can't even climb 1 foot up the. God damn it. Fuck it. I'll just spend the rest of my. I'll spend 6 AP to climb 2 feet up or 10 feet up the ladder.
Okay.
And then with 2 AP, I'll recycle for 1 on my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good. So. Okay. Now we will take our intermission now. So.
Cool.
So back at
I would
12:10
say-
or 1:10 for Zach.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 12:10/110.
Yay.
Oh. Lateral movement.
Lateral.
Lateral.
Very clever. Oh.
There Zach goes into the abyss.
Wait, there's. I
Well,
had so many tabs up that I missed all these memes. Oh my god.
Oh
The
my god.
briefcase. That-
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
That has to be the thumbnail.
That is so fucking beautiful.
That has to be the thumbnail. That has to be.
Oh, it's
shit.
good.
That's so perfect.
Oh, it's good.
Oh.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, that is fucking horrifying.
I love it.
Say hello
We
to
were
my
ver-
little friend.
I labor very hard with my MS Paint and my.
I love how it's like deep fried.
Yeah. It felt appropriate for the psychopath.
What? They tried to kill me. I think it's a perfectly reasonable response, you know?
I think so. I like to think this is what the face that Spade made as soon as she realized, oh, this is heavy. I can hit with the
Absolutely
heavy."
it was. Absolutely.
heavy.
Heavy.
Well, I'm glad that the grid here has been legible because I wasn't sure if it was,
Ah, it works.
legible or not. I guess nitro being a thing for me. This
That
week
high
because-
def, man.
Yeah.
Really carrying.
I pinky promise I won't abuse this briefcase too much. Noah, don't worry.
Too much.
Only gonna use it to smack the guy next to me. The 2 guys next to me.
Yeah, but your arm is broken now.
That's true, but I have other things.
The
Another arm.
briefcase isn't necessarily 2-handed.
I mean, true, but it is a.
I'd say
it is
it's
a
probably,
rather heavy
like,
one.
It would either take more to hit, or it would just do less damage because there'd be less force behind it.
You would have to stick
Yeah.
with the
This
D12.
is where we this is where we introduce the mechanical rule of non-dominant hand weapon fighting.
I would just say that probably costs more AP, just because
Yeah.
you're doing it with one hand now with something that heavy.
That would make sense.
Just make the quest item break into 1,000,000 pieces.
Listen, man.
That's how you balance it.
Yeah, but
You
the
gave it-
quest item
you
is the
gave
thing
it
in
the
the
spade.
briefcase. It's not the briefcase.
That's true.
Just break the briefcase.
Although a good amount of the load is because the thing in the briefcase is pretty hefty. Like it's not
It
big,
is
but
a-
it's very heavy.
Multi-layered
It is a
armor has
tungsten
40
cube.
load. I could take my armor if I was strong
He's
theoretically.
stripping down in the water plant.
Yeah, I stripped down. Spade could try to hit them with a
Oh.
15 pack of water.
Oh, I forgot about. I need to. All right. When we get back, I will address something for Darren and the guy in the water with him.
Darren and the
didn't
guy
think
in the
about.
water are here.
They are. Oh yeah.
Darren's always here.
Darren has never left.
We'll just
There's
Darren's
a little bit of
sneaking.
Darren inside
we'll
of
just
us.
do this since I should have done it earlier and we're on break. So, you and the guy with you there, do you need to roll against your radiation DCs because you are in
Oh,
radiated
motherfucker.
water.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
You're gonna get
Um,
superpowers.
We haven't done this yet. How does this work?
we have not.
This is how Darren gets dipped.
I'm hulking out.
I'm hulking out.
That's not FEV though. So, roll. You'll have to roll against your radiation DC, which would be 12 minus your endurance ability modifier.
So 9.
So yeah, 9.
Okay. Do I add anything? It doesn't matter. It's an 18 on the dice, but would I add anything? For future reference. Would I add my endurance or?
I'm just checking because yeah, we haven't done this yet. So, I think it's just a regular D20, but it's based on like the DC is made easier by a higher,
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like a reverse version of like an
Yeah,
endurance
it's the
roll.
same concept. Okay.
Yeah. So you succeeded, meaning that. Why does it say increases by 2 if you succeed until you remove all? But if you have none, I think it just means that it would stay the same as yeah. So basically, you're fine. I should roll for the guide then. Where is my D20? I'll just grab another one.
Cool.
So it's
Cool.
okay. That's okay. So then, let's see. Okay. Yay.
There he goes. So subtle, so sneaky.
Okay. I still can't get over that image though, with the briefcase.
I'm proud of that
Nice.
one.
It was beautiful. I'm
She's
so
just a
proud
pretty
of our
lady.
queen.
But yeah, for next session, I'll have Lydia. You'll have your new token ready.
I heard a ding. What happened?
What are you doing?
What's happening?
Don't you tire of fighting?
Who is that?
That's the void.
I mean, it seems like an apt name.
It's quite void-like.
Oh no, my Hershey's cookies and cream fun-sized candy bars.
No!
It fell all over the floor.
No!
Hershey's cookies and cream do go hard.
They go so hard. Of like
Also
the big box candy brands, like I think the cookies and cream Hershey's is up there.
Also, Theo, before you typed anything after that image, I thought it was just a joke about what Zach looked like when he first joined the call and turned his camera on.
You tire of fighting.
Hershey sponsor us.
We're open.
We'll do a session at Hershey Park.
Hell yeah.
The
Fantasy
campaign's
Let me go to
Going
the
to
M&M store.
Hershey.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Here
I've
we
been
go.
there.
That's my favorite part of New York.
I'm sure.
Can we go to the Spam Museum?
The
No.
Spain.
Not unless Spam sponsors us.
We are not getting sponsored.
Subscribe.
It's sponsored by Spam. They need the help.
I should refresh these. They don't seem to like both being. I don't know if it's like two of this being run at once while streaming. I'm not sure if that's it or not. I don't know.
Hey Noah, you want me to make everyone in call uncomfortable? All of the viewers at home?
What'd you have in mind? Oh, okay. Okay.
God. You sound like right in my ear. I hate it. I hate
You
it.
are
I
the
hate it.
worst.
Darren's doing ASMR in the water.
Terrible. I hate it.
Darren drinking all the
I'm
irradiated
drinking the
water.
entire ocean right now.
He's like the.
I'm
he's like
drinking
guy
the
with
Hudson
straw.
River. Fun fact, in Fallout, the Hudson River isn't even actually irradiated from the bombs. It's just that fucking polluted now.
It didn't need
It just,
the bombs.
it just compounds.
Sorry
it.
for the delay. I dropped a fucking mug.
Massive deuce. Oh.
Okay.
Did it break?
This is why we'll never get sponsored, Theo.
Why do you think I am the one that said that? I'm the guy.
Anyway, no, it didn't break. It was made of metal, but it was very loud and clangorous.
Clanger's soul.
And now we're getting sued by Pokemon, and now it's a
Oh,
copyright
why would
case.
you say its
How
name?
could you sue this face? How could you sue
Mitch, it
this
was already a
cute face?
copyright when we were listening to like music before session. Anyways,
Well,
Yeah, we do get copyrighted a lot.
yeah.
Martin's gonna kill us all.
And now I have this.
Oh no, we're gonna be
But
sued so much.
chig. I'm going to turn into a boombox now.
Smaller Decepticon.
Whoa.
What you see is a cassette tape. What I see is a bird.
It's a cassette.
Nuh-uh.
Siegel showing off ancient merchandise relics from his time on the Transformers set.
Got a lot of this. This is what got me into acting.
That was actually his his career breakout was playing Optimus past Prime.
Playing
Alright.
Optimus Gatorade.
All right.
Optimus Celsius.
So we return to round 3.
This is round 3.
How's
We
See
that
you guys- see
started
you
this
guys in an
session
hour.
in combat.
So the tactician is here.
How's the grenade?
Oh yeah, it's gonna detonate now. That's right.
My goal
Thank you
is
for
to blow
reminding
up.
me.
I know the
Like,
limit
I don't
is
know.
the end of their next turn, right? It's either
That's the
before they're
latest it
gonna
could
throw
detonate.
it at the end of their turn or the
Yeah.
start of the turn.
It's gonna detonate now. So
Radius?
I'm checking. That's just the wrong. it's
Give
just
him the
crafting set.
Anthony Mackie face.
One second, I'm scrolling through 800 items. So 15 feet, so she's gonna get hit by this. Electromagnetic doesn't matter, so I'll roll the damage. I'm using like every kind of die today. It's kind
I'm
of fun.
Good.
I'm now
Hey,
realizing that
we
I actually
managed to do an
saved
attack
this
roll with a
man.
D20. I'm happy.
That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you did save him just to get irradiated yourself.
Nah, I passed the DC.
So she's gonna get hit and zapped by this pulse grenade that she herself threw.
Yeah.
That's
Return to
unfortunate.
sender, new achievement.
So
Yeah.
So yeah. So now she is going to she's going to move up like this, and she's gonna fire at Camden through these pipes here.
Oh,
So
finally. Please.
It's
My time has
time.
come.
Fire upon me.
uh,
Rain down your hellfire.
that is a 15. So
No, it's a 1.
what would you like it to be, Theo?
I would like it to ricochet back at you as a 1.
all right. I'm just gonna get it over with. So it's gonna ricochet. It's gonna like somehow bounce off of this pipe and hit her. So
Somehow.
It hits like 3 different surfaces and hits her square in the shoulder.
oh my gosh, she rolled well, which she did not want to do. So that's that.
Camden's superpower is that
Um,
he's just as good at dealing damage as his opponents are.
She's not able to dodge with her stamina points the rest of this, or most of it for that matter. So she gets like slammed right in the shoulder with like a good portion of the blast. And then she's going to, let's see.
It's plasma. Camden just pulls out a mirror.
Belly bolt, I did it. Did
So she is
Belly
going
bolt, I did it. I
to-
stood there and they shot themselves.
Are you proud of me, son?
So she is going to she's going to command the, one second. Who shall I do this for? That's not really practical, is it? Yeah, she's. Okay, she's just going to stay there and end her turn. Yes, she's gonna end her turn. Sorry, that took longer than I thought to decide that. I don't know why. But the marksman is up now. and who's he gonna go after here? He doesn't
Man.
have.
Jumping sucks in this module.
Let's see the. I know it does. The marksman is going to move down a bit
Yes.
to like
no.
here.
Come back.
Please.
He's going to. Let's see. He's gonna go like this, and then he's going to make a shot at Darren in the water here. So
Kick him in while he's down.
let's see.
We just want the kid to die.
Kill the child.
Ew.
Okay. I'm gonna flip one of Darren's karma caps to re-roll this. So
If you got a bad roll, he can flip your karma cap back over to reroll.
I haven't flipped any karma caps for you to
Or-
reflip on me.
You
I
have to flip
forgot-
mine.
I'm sorry. No, but it's not you that I'm attacking though.
Is that how that works? You can't just
It
flip
would be
anybody's?
it's corresponding to the person.
I haven't used any karma caps this session. I don't think I've used a karma cap yet this campaign.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to use a karma cap.
It's just
Um,
inspiration, guys.
I know.
Okay. He
Theo, you
is
should know
going
better
to-
than anyone. We don't use that.
Instead, he's just going to do another attack instead. Yeah. So that
True
does hit.
strike.
So
Are you sure about
I'm
that?
gonna- Yeah.
what if
15
I were
probably
to use a
hits you.
karma cap?
Do you want to?
Nope.
Well, wait. All right.
You can only do that to reroll your own dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So he can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's a
not
special
canon.
thing for Theo. I just wanted to
Yeah.
fuck around.
I was like, what are you talking about?
What if I made you crit fail for no reason?
What if you didn't actually?
Roll
and
persuasion.
this
I'm surprised no one's rolled a nat 1, 2, or 3 yet.
yeah, it's kinda
I
surprising.
did on initiative.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
so this is going to hit. It's not a targeted attack. It's just a regular attack. I will roll the damage then.
Okay.
So that is 10 ballistic damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is his turn.
Okay.
So now we have the specialist here in the water.
Okay.
He's going to
Darren died.
reload his rifle here with another syringe. And he's going to.
I'm just gonna watch
He's
him do
gonna-
it, just like.
Well, actually, no. Actually, what he's going to do, he's not going to reload. He's going to take the syringe, and he's going to try and like stab you with it. So
Okay.
let's see how this is going to work. In that
1 million
case,
diseases.
You have COVID.
in this
Hey.
case, how would this work? I would say it's probably. I mean, and then it's basically a melee weapon, so I would
Yeah.
just convert it to melee here. So I
Yeah.
will
Act
roll
as though
to
he has a
hit.
knife.
yeah, that is that's another. What is 13? Does that hit?
That'll do it.
Okay,
Oh no.
so
You have the bubonic plague now.
this is 1 damage from from getting stabbed by it.
Okay.
But
when I go to the doctor and take piercing damage.
but this was a mind cloud syringe. Now all creatures beyond 30 feet of you are invisible to you for a minute now. So
I'm going to get stabbed in the neck by this. Look around and just go.
where'd everybody go?
Guys.
Basically, the only people you can see
The Oryx
now.
1v1 circle.
The only people you can really see are the specialist in front of you, Camden by the ladder, and then you can just see like the barrel of this guy up there. That's all you
Not
can
me,
really
though.
see.
I just
Your
look
dad's
around.
I'm
Sorry,
too
I was
Notice
stealthy.
that it's gotten
I'm sorry,
very
I was
foggy.
looking at the and Siegel. Sorry, I was looking only at the one on the right.
I see it's
and
very
I'm actually
foggy,
just so stealthy he doesn't notice.
and I just look right at him and just go. It's just you and me now.
This had the opposite effect that he wanted.
He just goes cross-eyed. You and me. This 15-year-old who's wrestling him in the water.
What's wrong with me, man?
What's wrong with you?
Mordecai's your ult moment.
There's about to be a lot wrong with you, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
And then he's going to use a stim pack on himself. So
He would.
that would be
These guys got 30 stamina points and stims.
actually he's going to use 2 stim packs on himself.
Yeah,
Damn,
fuck
he's-
it. Why
he's
not?
stimming. He's stimming.
Did he pass his radiation check, by the way?
Well,
like
you
to
wouldn't know. You wouldn't notice. It's invisible. The
Actually, he
invisible
double
killer.
passed it, which means he never has to pass it again, and if he takes
No, no.
radiation damage, it heals him.
Anyways, all right. Anyways,
He actually just got ghoulified, and the radiation heals him.
Yeah.
No, guys.
If Gillian jumps in the water, they start healing rapidly.
It's like a Kid Icarus spring.
All right, that's the end of his turn now. Meaning we are now on to Seagull.
So I've been looking through the fucking compendium here for any possible way that a Protectron could have vertical movement.
Yeah, you're a Protectron, so there's not much you have to work with here.
Rocket boots.
I can't even do that because apparently any movement through the air, whether it requires physical effort once you're in the air or not, costs AP. Which makes no fucking sense, but whatever.
We could, in theory, put a power armored jetpack on you later, though.
Wait, does that mean if you fall from a surface, it costs you AP?
No, I haven't been doing that. I'm not sure why it would. I don't know. It might be talking about like falling that you like intentionally do. I'm not sure though.
It's
But
for jumping. Any amount of feet you clear, regardless of the first AP cost of the jump, 5 feet for a long jump costs 1 AP. I benefit so heavily from a long jump because it's 5 times your strength mod, but that means every 5 feet is 1 AP.
Yeah.
but you can only move. You
So
can only
it's-
spend
so
6
it's
AP
walking.
total though.
It's
Yes.
just walking.
It's
You
literally walking.
You're a leapfrog.
There is no functional difference from a planned jump and just walking up to the opponent. So I don't
Well,
know why they
for a
would even put it in
Protectron.
the module.
Well, it's Mitch. It's for a Protectron.
No, for
You
people too.
can also clear a gap
Well-
with a jump. You can't walk over a gap.
No, I would just say I spend my movement to get over the gap.
Well,
Because like, why bother calculating?
all
it?
right. Let's. Okay.
I'm gonna go across the fucking pipes
Like, what do you mean by that?
that way.
Like, hold on. I don't know. Which way? Point again.
That way. Left ways.
That way, he said on the mirrored
You're-
camera.
You need to climb. This would be. You would
He
be.
meant
you need
that
to climb
way.
the pipes. You mean?
Yeah, I'm spending my movement to just get along that way so I can get up further onto the pipes.
Okay, so it'd be 4 AP to climb this because it's sheer.
All right, that's fine.
So
So it's probably 5 AP on movement right now.
yeah.
All right, give me one more. I want to be right above
Okay.
the
so
boy.
You're like there. So
Are you about to from the
Um,
top rope this man?
Not just yet. I'd like to turn, now that I have an eye line on the sniper, and I'd like to hatchet throw this large piece of wood at him. so that's just gonna be regular thrown attack, right?
Yeah.
Is that any different from just a weapon attack or no?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, for something
Okay.
like that, it would be the same. Yeah, I think.
So this would be like, was it 4 AP for like a medium-ish load improvised weapon throw?
Well, I'll look and see what the exact is for.
I just don't know what the
Like,
weight of the large piece of wood
the
is.
attack cost for large piece of wood is 5. So that's 5
All right,
AP,
easy peasy.
basically.
Okay, so I was down. So it's 8. Good. Yeah, 7, okay. Sorry, I fucked up my math for a moment.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll just make my roll against him real quick. Ooh, mama.
Also, let me put you
That's-
on the map here. There you go.
I'm hoping a 23 hits.
Yeah, that does.
Hoorah.
So you can roll damage then.
Okay.
No, a 23 doesn't. He has an AC of 24.
Okay. And
I'll be
Oh,
merciful
big
with his
damage.
87 stamina
actually
points.
fat, massive damage. 17 impact damage, and he's slowed for a round.
Okay,
Delicious.
let me. Okay. So.
As he's lining up on this child in the water, he just gets dinked in the head with a 2x4.
Well, he might use
Okay.
his stamina.
Yeah,
Or he nearly gets dinked in the head with a 2x4.
He gets partially hit by it, and he does not look good at all in this water. He's kind of swavering. I know I invented that word a while back. I just like to use it.
Wait,
He's
did you attack
swavering
the
in
guy in the water or the guy?
No, I
He
attacked the
he
guy
attacked
on
the
the,
sniper
on the
rifle,
railing.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry.
because
I
the
thought
guy
you
in
were
the water, he at least the boy has a chance of dealing with, but nobody
Yeah.
has a beat on this sniper, so I'm
Right,
trying
no.
to just start throwing things at him.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought you were attacking the different guy. So, what was the damage roll? Sorry.
17 impact, and then
Okay.
slowed.
If it hits his hit points, you mean?
Oh, I don't. That's
Right.
just what it says on the improv table.
Yeah,
Most
that would be.
likely, yeah.
Yeah, well, it should say at the bottom that it's.
I'm going off the cheat
Yeah,
sheet.
note conditions are.
Oh,
only
yeah,
applied
yeah,
to
yeah.
damage,
Never
yeah.
mind.
So
Then yes.
he is going to dodge this thing with his stamina points.
I'll get him one of these days.
So you said that was 13, right? Or, sorry,
17.
17, yeah.
We could do 13 plus 16 plus
So-
17 if you want.
All right.
I'd be willing to bargain.
Negotiator.
Siegel can actually make a deal with physics to let him throw harder.
All right, so he's gonna dodge that. He's gonna like barely dodge the whole thing. So is that?
He looks up from aiming at a child just fast enough to see a Home Depot appliance coming at his head. A partially assembled Calyx cabinet.
Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah, I got no more in me.
Okay. Now we have Spade.
Yay! Okay. Oh wait, that might be a thing that I have to factor into this. If I let go of the case in my hand, does that count? Like, would you want that to cost AP?
I would say it's 1 AP just to like release.
1 AP.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Release.
1 AP. So I'm gonna drop the case on the ground. And then
Okay.
3 AP. And I'm gonna reach into my bra.
Okay.
Pull
I'm gonna pull out a potato.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out a potato. And I'm gonna chuck it at Mr. Caltrop Man
Okay.
up there.
That's his name.
I would say
That is his name,
Caltrop.
Naked Caltrop Man.
He's
not
naked?
fully naked. He's not naked.
He's
not-
like mostly
Nearly.
naked.
Well,
So that'd be
then
like 3 AP.
let me get it in the notes.
Because that's like technically equipping a weapon, I would say.
Yeah,
'Cause
to
it's, like,
equip it
right
would be
there.
3, because you are equipping
Yeah.
a potato. So,
Right, yeah.
What a
So I
sentence.
figure that would be like generally the cost is
Yeah.
equipping the potato as a weapon,
To
right?
equip the potato and hurl it at this assailant.
Yeah, so
So
I would like to throw it at this Caltrop
Okay.
man.
So it's 3 AP to attack because it's a load of 2, and it's 1d4 plus strength. You're well within range, so you don't have to worry
1d
about that. 1d4
1d
plus
1d
strength. What?
1d6.
Never unarmed.
Oh, I'm
Never
sorry.
unarmed.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's
Alright, I got it all written down. I've been doing this ahead of time.
I was just relaying to you what like the base.
Yeah, the
dice
bases,
is,
yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense. And then to hit, I rolled a 17.
Okay, that hits.
Awesome,
So you roll
awesome.
damage.
Cool beans. Math.
Math.
Yeah, 10.
10 damage.
Yep.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Potato kill!
Let's go!
You killed a terrorist with a vegetable!
So, Spade's arm just got broken. She's fucking pissed off. She's looking at this man that just threw a fucking machete at her and then put some toys on the ground like a little bitch. She's been naked since minute 1, which has pissed her off even more. Reaches into her bra, pulls out this delightful potato, stares at him, smiles, and just lobs it at him.
So he just collapses to the ground lifeless on the catwalk there.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh my god. I
And
can't
that
believe
is my
happened.
turn.
All right. The infiltrator has his turn next, and he's kind of baffled by what just happened, seeing his fellow get killed with a potato. So, what's he gonna do here?
Cry.
He's so shocked he can't do anything.
Run. He got
is
hit with a
going-
suitcase harder than a gunshot, and then his friend just died to a vegetable.
No, the guy that died of the vegetable is the guy that got hit by the case.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He is going to. Let's see. He's going to go for the leg here with his assaultron blade. So he's going to attack with that.
All right.
Wait, what's the? It's plus. What is it for? Leg. +2. Okay. So and then damage die. Well, let me just see if it hits first. Okay? That's a crit. So
He's pissed.
this crit, so it's gonna automatically hit. So okay, hold on. It's a crit and it's a targeted attack. So give me a 1 moment.
I'm gonna sight beyond it to an 18.
Okay,
Just
so
so that
it's
it doesn't crit.
okay. So it's only it hits, but it's not a crit now. So now the dice. The damage roll, I should say. Well, actually it makes it a dirty 20, but yeah. So that is. Let me roll the damage then. That is 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Was that to your hit points at all, or was it just stamina points?
Half of it was to hit points.
Okay. You now have 2 levels of bleeding
Okay.
from this assaultron blade. And then the Where's the? Oh, it is. I already have it pulled up here. The condition from targeted attack. So he will roll that. All right. So now for your next 2 turns, you can only move a maximum of 15 feet.
Okay.
Each of those turns. So that's that, and then he's going to. He's going to spend 3 AP to block with the Assaultron blade then.
Alright.
So, and then that's the end of his turn. Yeah. Okay. Now we have Gillian.
Will Gillian be able to do anything this
You're
round?
no longer frightened, for the record.
Yay! I'm
So-
no longer frightened.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna reload my shotgun. That
Mhm.
takes 4 AP.
And
Oh,
my
man.
turn's over.
And you know,
You gotta take action hero or something.
it's so fucking bad, man. I literally don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything. Is this another 4 to fire? And I'm not in a place
wait.
where I can hit anybody.
Get rid of this guy.
No, can I go right back under the stairs where I was before?
Yeah, you could do that. So you'd be here then.
Yeah. Okay, I fire. I do the same thing.
Okay. So that'll be 3/4. Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit here.
Okay, that's a 17.
Why don't you just
That-
go around the stairs and
that-
shoot at him?
Because I don't wanna.
That does hit, by the way. It does
Yay!
fly through the grates
Right
in
in
the
the
catwalk.
crotch.
So go ahead and roll damage for me then.
Tell you, this guy's calves are gonna hate this.
That is a 12.
Okay. Let's see here.
Now hear me out. He can't block the unsuspecting attack.
It's true.
I mean,
Is he expecting a bullet to come up from below?
I'm actually gonna let you make that a sneak attack because that's a good point.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, Theo.
In that case, yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, because that would actually apply here. So, sneak attack. Let me just check. So,
If an enemy can't sense you and are unaware of your presence, your attacks are automatically critical hits and ignore stamina points.
okay, so that's just an automatic crit.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
get an
still
automatic
have you
crit?
still have to roll and beat AC.
Yeah,
so as
which-
long as
which
you
you
did
already
beat his
did.
AC,
So
that's
do
a
I
crit
get to
then.
roll my extra 3d6 then?
oh yeah.
I thought it was 66.
No, I read the
It's
wrong
66
shotgun.
total.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's an extra 3d6 then. So it was 12 plus whatever.
There's
you rolled here
3
then.
sixes. That is.
And it
Holy
goes
fuck.
straight through stamina
Let's
points. So
go!
ignore
30
his
damage
stamina.
straight to
I-
the dome.
Mitch, I'm aware. I'm aware.
I'm
So,
sick of these fuckers and their stamina.
Right
so
to the
how do-
fucking
tired.
balls.
I have no
uh,
stamina.
So how do you want to do this?
So I poke my little shotgun up through the grates, right? I'm like barely looking. I've just been frightened. I've done nothing. I've watched. I've heard Spade do stuff. I saw Darren go into the water. I saw Camden dodge a bullet. I'm like, fuck, I need to contribute somehow. So I just point my shotgun up, try to aim it right for the middle of his body, and fire. And that bullet's gonna rip right through him. Straight through the crotch.
He's just gonna
Mound
like
of
be,
flesh.
yeah, basically out of nowhere. That's just gonna happen. And that's crazy because he hadn't actually taken any damage to either his stamina points or his hit points, so that's a one-shot kill.
Oh my
Spade
god!
just sees red mist.
Spade sees a man's nuts explode and he falls over dead.
Just picture like a red version of like the appearance of like when an Enderman teleports away. It's just so
Oh my god.
that's him dead.
Well, now I know what my
Excellent work.
strategy is for the rest of the time.
The rest of
Try
the
to
campaign,
sneak
all you're gonna
attack.
do is run away, hide, come up,
Sneak
sneak.
attack.
It's just like we're playing D&D.
It's
crazy,
just
I'm
like
a rogue again.
Kesha. Let's go.
I'm assuming
Nah,
that's your
Kesha
turn
couldn't
then.
do any damage. Yeah, that's my turn. That's literally
Okay.
all I could do. That's every single AP I
Well, that
had.
was
I
a very
pulled out this
optimized
fucking-
turn, I will say.
Good
Yay.
The duelist is dead, so we'll move on from him. I figured out that I think why it screwed up last time is because I was deleting things from the queue that were dying. So then I think it like messed it up. So I'll just leave everything in there. So now it's Darren's turn.
All right. I still want to drown this man, so I'm going to shoot him twice. The first one's just going to be a normal attack.
Okay.
So I can try to like whittle down some of his HP, and then I'm gonna do a targeted attack on his leg, so I can try and make him drown.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very strong. I would hold him down if I had more faith, but I don't.
All this 15-year-old's got is an SMG and a dream.
So first attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yes.
I think so.
hits.
So that's a nice 9 damage to start. Then second attack, targeted on leg, is gonna be a natural 20.
All right. So
An anomaly
So what does that do?
manifests.
let me see, because I don't. Which SMG is it? That's just the
10 mil.
Okay. Let me.
That is a severed leg or foot, depending on his luck.
Holy fuck!
Wait,
you amputated him.
Wait, I thought that wasn't a targeted attack though.
The second
The
one was
first one
targeted.
wasn't.
The first one wasn't, so I could whittle down his stamina points.
Which one was? Which one was the critical?
The second one I just did, the targeted.
Wait, so did the first one not hit?
The first one hit
No,
with a
it didn't.
25.
Oh, well, we can resolve that first then, right?
Yeah, it did 9 damage, and that was it. Is this
Oh,
not
I'm sorry.
resolved?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, I did resolve that. I just forgot. I'm sorry.
I was really
Um,
confused.
No, it's fine. Yes, I also resolved that on my end. Good. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a crit. So then, yeah, sorry about that.
You're alright.
Um,
So it's going to
that's-
be
Which SMG is it? It's the
10
9 or
millimeter.
the 10 millimeter? 10 millimeter. Okay. So that means you add another 1d6 onto this.
Yep, so it's 17 damage. It was targeted and the
Okay.
crit for that target is a severed foot or leg. So what's his
Well, it
luck
won't-
score?
It won't matter because he's just gonna get gunned down by this crit.
All right,
So-
but for the sake of it, his leg was severed. He falls back into the
All right.
water and he
Well,
drowns
you
to
can
death.
just
Thank
make
you.
it part of how you want to do it.
And
It's-
that's how I do
Non-lethal
it.
I'm telling you
attacks.
right now.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Okay.
Shot his leg off. He falls
So his
backwards,
body's-
and I get
He's just
to
gonna
just
go
stand
limp in
over
the water.
him. I get to stand over him as he struggles to find a way to get out of this water, and he will drown to death.
Imagine
No,
the
he's
last thing
dead
you see
before
is the
even-
figure of a 15-year-old who shot you twice in the leg, just standing over you, shadow cascading over the waves of the water above as you just suffocate.
Yeah, he just kind of like sinks into the water lifelessly.
I wouldn't even bother
Beautiful.
to go to any afterlife after that. That would be too
Nah.
embarrassing. I can't go to my ancestors with that.
All right, and that leaves me with
Oh wait, sorry.
1 AP, so I'm gonna take a step to the right.
Okay.
Out of the water.
You're now like
I'm still not
No,
out
no,
of
he
the
was-
water, but
he was here. He's like
Yeah.
basically
Okay.
right here. I'm trying to like
Okay.
make this clear that yeah.
My 1 AP, I take out my cigarette.
Nicotine hit.
And now
I
it's
drop
Camden's
it
turn.
into the water. It turns out I'm actually sitting in gasoline.
9 AP to 9 AP to get to the top of the ladder, 2 AP to go 2 squares south, and then This is just flavor, but I'm gonna use the reach from my flag, my standard, to kind of just wave it in front of his scope so that he can't see through the scope. Would that cost any AP, or can I just do that?
I would say interact with an object because you are doing something with your, with the spear that
Okay.
like requires precision of like where you're dangling it. So.
I'm just gonna stand there then and say, "What you aiming at, asshole?"
Oh wait, so you're not gonna do that then?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the
Okay.
AP.
Oh right, okay.
So much to go up that ladder.
I know.
Well, now he's up there at least. Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. So now the tactician.
Throw him to me.
You guys are like the alligators from Peter Pan, like, sitting down below in the water.
I will rip a man to pieces if you put him within my melee range.
Seagull wants his turn.
He's
Best
going
I've done
to.
is throw a 2x4 at him.
He's going to. He's gonna like use his rifle to shove you back. So for shoving, it would be. One moment. It's a contested sort of roll. Let me just check. So it'll be he's gonna make an unarmed check contested by your unarmed or agility check. So you just choose which one to do, then Camden.
Oh.
Like-
Which checks? Sorry, I didn't know this was on me.
But he's shoving you, so it's either unarmed or agility check that you're gonna make.
I'll do
against
unarmed.
his unarmed. Okay, so it'll be an unarmed off. So let's see what he rolls. That is a. That's a 19.
Okay, so hear me out. I got a 15, but if if I
There's always
flip
more.
a cap, if I flip a cap to not want it, can he push himself down?
No, because it's not. It's
Can
not
he
like an
ricochet a
attack.
shove?
No, because it's not an attack that actually
Aw.
has damage dice.
Can
or
his
anything.
arm bounce off a nearby pipe and push him?
No, no.
Well,
No.
I'm just gonna fail it then. Whatever.
Okay,
He can push
so
me as
you
much
are
as he wants.
then.
You're then pushed
gonna-
off the balcony. 75 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
You're
Is
gonna
that
be
okay?
knocked prone where you are then, Camden.
Oh my god, how
Um,
much AP does it cost to get up from prone?
Like 4.
I believe 5.
Oh my
Let me,
god.
let me see. Yeah, I
Just
think
lay
it's
on the
5.
ground, pull out the repeater, and unload.
And then he's gonna make an unarmed strike at you with a punch. So that. All right, so he's gonna roll to attack with that then. That is an 11. Does an 11 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So then that's I'll roll the damage then. That's 5 bludgeoning damage. You rolled well on that.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to duck kind of turn my head, and his punch is gonna land on the grate instead of in my face.
Okay. You mean because of stamina points or
Yeah.
okay. Cool. And that is the end of his turn. So wait, what? Oh wait, there we go. Oh wait, I never marked that it was Marksman's turn. Okay, now it's Specialist who is dead. Now it's Seagull.
What is the height difference of the pipes to the left of me, Noah?
The ones here or
Yeah.
That would be 5 feet.
Okay. I'd like to use all 6 of my movement to get up on top of those.
Okay, so this is 2 feet to
2,
go this way.
and then 4 to scale again.
And then, yep, 4 to scale. Yep.
Now I can't move. How much higher is the catwalk than me now?
It'd be
5 feet.
another
That's what
5
we
feet. Yeah.
established,
Okay. Well, I'll get them one of these days.
You
I
and
have
I are
some
not
issues.
doing much, man.
Well, we started the combat and everyone was either across the room from me or higher up than me, so I really can't do anything until I get to them.
The Protectron slowness is catching up with him.
I've been like waddling back and forth this whole combat.
Waddling up the pipes.
I might as well. Or wait. What is a golf club's attack?
He's gonna throw a golf club.
I might throw a golf club.
Hit him with that 9-iron.
It's 9.
You catch up on the memes during Mitch's turn.
Yeah, you've got time.
Potato
You have
howitzer.
so much time.
Gillian signature fight.
I've got 8 AP. I'll do a search on the improv table again because that's actually
Okay.
way worse than I thought. So that's 3, right?
Yep, that's 3 to see what you can find.
Okay. No, that's not bad. I got a 12 this time. It's a medium piece of concrete.
All right. So you
and,
find
and conk it will.
It will come.
obviously you still need to equip it, but you'd have located a piece of medium piece of concrete kind of wedged into like a groove on the pipe that you're standing on.
Yeah, so that was 3 to search. I might as well just spend 3 to equip it as well, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay, now you are holding a piece of concrete.
I'm doing the thing where you're just like tossing it up and down. I'm just staring at the what was her name? The tactician.
Yeah.
We'll just call her Deborah.
Just
Yeah.
winding my arm up, getting ready. Alright.
And now it's Spade's turn.
So,
It's a ghost town in this corner.
there's a machete on the ground by me, right?
There is, yes. It's like right behind you.
How much does the
that's
machete
Gillian's
weigh?
only good weapon.
A machete weighs.
Throw it to Gillian.
I'll
Yeah,
throw it
Gillian.
at Gillian.
No, not at
Just
two.
slip it through the grates.
The machete.
With force.
Not with force.
Hold on, where's the?
It's like
I'm
the
looking at
force.
like whack-a-mole, but incredibly dangerous.
It has a load of 3, but it's actually 4 because it's heavy. So it's
Okay.
a load of 4.
It's a
Heavy
load
machete.
of 4. Heavy machete.
Heavy machete.
Spade's
Heavy
Vegas
machete.
magician wants to do like the assistant in the box with all the swords through it, and they want to try it through the grates.
Shing, shing, shing.
Okay, but she doesn't really have to because the railing is right there. You just
Don't
drop
take
it
this
down.
away from us.
I'm sorry.
You
I
can
never
take
wanted to
my
hurt
AP,
you.
but you can't take my flavor.
I never wanted to hurt you.
Level 3. AP to equip. And then. So that'd just be another 3 AP to equip it again, right? Because
Yeah,
you said it
yeah.
landed right behind me. So it's
Yep,
just right
it's
there. I
right
grab it.
within reach. Yeah.
Okay,
With
if
your left hand,
I
obviously.
right, yeah. If I move up 5 feet, I'm within 50 feet of her, right? I think so. I
Moving
counted
this
it.
way,
Yeah,
within feet of her.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely within 50.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it at her.
Okay. So
You
if
mean
Yeah.
throw
There
it
it
to
goes.
her?
machete is 4 AP to attack with.
Yes.
So
Yes. 17.
that does hit.
Yippee! Machete, weight of 4. Math is hard. Hard for spade.
Noah, you should invent a weapon that's just like a scorpion chain blade weapon. So that characters like Spade and Gil and Seagull can just have.
Wait,
One
but
kunai with chain.
but the machete already has damage dice. Is this in addition to the damage dice?
No, I'm using it as
Or-
an improvised weapon, so
Oh,
when you
okay.
don't use it for its intended purpose, it just functions with the weight of the weapon
Okay.
rather than the attribute of the weapon itself.
Got it. Okay.
It might hit them with the blunt end.
Right, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just, throwing it her way. 13 damage.
Okay. So
You can decide whether that's slashing or bludgeoning.
I would say
with the
this.
hilt.
I would say this is bludgeoning. I mean, it won't matter, but I would say it's
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
It's not like it's gonna go in a
Yeah,
perfect arc
the-
and just
Yeah.
flump
now roll
into her.
luck.
No.
Flip a coin!
I'm gonna flip my karma cap to make it piercing.
I'm going to throw a machete at my wall, and if it sticks, it's slashing.
You said 13.
Yeah.
Okay. So that hits her quite hard, and she kind of reels from the impact. She's kind of staggering a bit from the blow.
She opens reels after the impact.
Gosh. I can't
Like,
say
these
shit
are not
in this
funny.
game. Okay.
And that
Why
is my
is it
turn.
all Zach Choi?
Okay. Infiltrator's dead. Now we're back to Gillian. Oh boy.
Are you sure?
What can I even do here? Okay, I'm gonna sprint up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Which
then,
means you are now visible on here. So
All right, so-
No, you're good.
Put that thing away.
What does he have?
He's got a
I'm
machete.
afraid.
Oh, I didn't have the cameras up.
The small one. This one hates me, because the first time I used it, I was putting it back, and the case fucking ripped on me at the end. It didn't go in straight. And I probably should have gotten stitches. But you know what? Mama didn't raise a bitch, and also Mama didn't give me good health insurance. So, we had scotch tape and tissues.
Oh my god.
I would have used a towel.
Yeah, it'd be good enough.
No, that would ruin the towel.
Only if you let it.
So then, from there, Gillian, what are you doing?
I'm going to reload my gun.
Okay.
And I
Whoa!
my gun.
And I'm going to walk 3 blocks into the water because that's the rest of my AP.
So now you're like here then.
I'm like there.
Okay.
They get action surge from the ghouly juices.
Gooses.
Yeah, you don't have to
I'm a level 20
roll.
D&D fighter.
You don't have to roll radiation. Obviously.
Nope.
So okay. Now it is. He's dead. Now it's back to Darren in the water here.
Alright. I'm gonna get out the water.
Okay. Like right here, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to move up until I have line of sight on the lady.
Okay. I'll do it on this one first so I can refer. I would say. I don't know if on this side you would have.
I don't know, she
Well-
took plenty of shots at Camden at the base of the ladder.
Okay, yeah. If you're at the base, yeah. I'm just trying to calculate here.
I mean,
Yeah.
So, like,
Regardless,
yeah,
I'm
that
only
would
gonna
be-
have enough for AP left for 1 attack. So,
Yeah. Okay. And then you're here.
and then I'm gonna shoot her in the face, not targeted, but like maybe,
Yeah.
you know,
wherever you can hit.
23.
Okay, that does hit.
I'm
You
built
can
to
roll
shoot
damage.
things. That
Except
is
at point blank range.
13 damage.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I would like to shoot her and kind of miss my initial mark, have it hit her in the leg. She tumbles backwards, falls over the railing, and then drowns to death.
Oh, what
Lands
the fuck?
on
so the
top of
impact-
Gillian.
So now there's just a body like that lands at the splash next to Gillian.
And
After
Gillian,
Gillian
as
walks
they
into the
fall,
water.
grabs the machete.
Does the machete fall? Was it lodged in her?
Gillian didn't ready an action.
Oh, is the machete next to me?
When the machete falls,
Um,
I catch it.
I noticed the machete falling.
Well, the machete was just next to the tactician. It wasn't like she had it equipped.
Wasn't lodged
it
in her
didn't stick.
arm.
No, she got hit with the blunt.
No, it was a blunt.
She
it
got
was a blunt
bonked
hit.
with it, yeah.
Yeah, so it would
okay.
have just bounced off and landed.
She,
flat
as
out
she's
close.
tumbling backwards, she kicked it.
Yeah.
You can walk up the stairs and get it
No!
when we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want something to hit things with.
Give Gillian the sharp thing!
Let him have one knife.
It's on the thing up here.
Gillian, I
gonna
would
get
share a
the
knife with
fucking
you if I
machete.
could.
Thanks, man. You're always there for me like
Here,
that.
you want this one?
I
Take it.
do. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll save it for a special occasion.
All right.
Why do I
Anything
have so
else?
many knives on my desk? No, that will do it. That will do it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
now we move to Camden.
Okay, I have a question before I proceed with what I want to do.
Yes.
How does he look?
How
he
does
look-
the
does he
Handsome,
look
strapping.
bloodied, or like what are we talking about here?
Underaged, actually.
he looks a bit winded, but he doesn't look like he's hurt at all.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. I had a cool one-liner, but now I can't do it because he's nowhere close to dying.
New York's
Well, he's
finest.
close. Their HP isn't
Yes,
that much
please.
if you get a few
guess
good
They were
hits.
all
You gotta- you
stamina,
gotta-
no vigor.
You got a crit, man.
I guess so.
You are prone. Keep in mind still.
Yeah, but I'm not grappled, right? So I could theoretically reach for the spear and give him 2 stabs.
Yeah, you could do that.
There.
Although I believe before you do that, let me just check.
It might be disadvantage.
I'm pretty
yes,
sure
you have
prone-
disadvantage on attack rolls with prone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or you could get up with 5 AP.
Yeah, and then I have 1 attack with no well.
So
it's
2 with
attacks.
disadvantage. Honestly,
Yeah.
like AC
I'm
is not
right
that
there
big in
to
this game.
shove him towards me so that my shitty legs can get to him.
Yeah,
What do
but
you mean
I
you're
want the
right there? You're like
want the
on a
cool
pipe
one-liner.
20 feet away.
Exactly. That's why I need him to shove me closer, or him closer to me.
Yeah, I'll just go for the 2 attacks with disadvantage. See if I can get the funny one-liner. I'm gonna take my standard out and try to get him as he like leans down to punch me and grabs me by the shoulder. I grab my spear and I go, "Whoa, hey big boy, take me to dinner first." 17.
To hit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay. I'll just do both. Because it's obviously not gonna die. 14. Or wait, no, to +2 to hit. 16.
Okay, that's one of them, right? Or is this combined?
That's the 2 attacks.
Okay,
This
I
is
need to
not
know
damage.
for damage threshold. Oh, wait, that wasn't damage?
I was just rolling the
That
2
was his
attacks.
2
Oh, okay.
to hit.
Damn, you rolled pretty well if those were with disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. It's like the best I've rolled.
He's a lucky man. What can you say?
I am.
He's made for
does.
this.
When Camden needs to clutch up, he will. Believe you'll win.
And
The
you'll win.
first one is 10 damage, and the second one is 10 damage.
So they're both
He's
10.
consistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me that I get some good news here.
What? How you want to do this? You mean?
Yeah. Do I kill him or no?
You do not kill him. No.
God damn it! All right.
But you do actually hit him. Like you actually strike him this time. So I'm just doing the math here.
All in favor.
Quick, someone give Camden a 60-pound briefcase.
All in favor for everyone to forfeit our turn so Camden can get his funny one-liner.
If I get up to him, I'm just gonna grab him like a bully.
So he's pretty bloodied here.
Okay. I
He
am
doesn't
gonna
look
end my
too
turn.
good, but yeah, he is alive. And then we move back, and now it's the marksman's turn. Now, let me see here. So, since you are still prone,
Mhm.
and he is within 5 feet of you, he's going to make a sniper shot with advantage right in front of you.
Okay.
So, let's see here. He
2 5s.
can he do
Manifest. Manifest. I see a 3.
Under 10.
I see a
hold on.
3 on the
I'm just
dice.
checking.
Under 10 with modifiers.
So he's gonna go for the torso here with a targeted attack. So he's gonna roll to hit.
I see a 3 on the dice. I can see
Where's
it.
my other d20? I can't find my. Oh, there it is.
I can see it. It's a 3.
With advantage, that is a nat 20.
And now
So
it's a
that's-
0, and now it ricochets. Now
with
it's a 1.
with
Karma
which
cap.
thing?
Karma cap.
Karma cap. Okay. That's not good.
How many of those do you have?
He has a
4,
lot of karma
brother.
caps.
Fucking hell.
You're lucky too, Theo, because otherwise I'm pretty sure that would have just blown you to bits.
Yeah, well, that's why I got
It's a
the build
sniper
on it.
rifle. That's true. So now I need to roll his own
Feel
crit
free to
damage.
kill yourself.
Well, actually, it wouldn't. It would not be a crit because the number changed.
No, it wouldn't be a crit onto him.
So-
He'd still take sniper rifle damage, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the damage now. Let's see here. Oh wait, I'm scrolled too far up. And I believe.
Camden moves the
Okay, there's
bright
another.
waving standard just in time to block the
Oh.
sniper shot, and it bounces back into his head.
So he fires this, and it ricochets, and I'll just leave it to you, Camden.
All right, cool. Finally. So I put 2 standard attacks into this guy. Whoa, get off of me, big boy. At least take me to dinner first. He aims his sniper rifle right at my fucking torso. I'm gonna, like, get up and I'm gonna take my hand and grab it, and I'm gonna point it towards the wall. He's gonna, like, tremble.
as he fires it.
Yeah, he's gonna tremble as he fires, pull the trigger. It's gonna ricochet off of the grate and back into his head. And I'm just gonna say, and foot the bill to New York's finest.
Worth.
Theo, I
Biggest
think you
one
have
of
the
this.
wrong image in your head. This is how I envision it. You know, you do your pokes. You go, take me to dinner first, big boy. He aims the rifle at you. You kick it. It falls out of his hands. It does a triple axle. It falls on the ground. You do one of those cool, like, kick stands up. Land on the sniper rifle. Kick flip it. Land and it fires into his chest. As you
We all
land the
have very different
kickflip on the
images of this.
rifle.
I thought he was just gonna grab it like Bugs Bunny and go.
That would ruin the sniper rifle, which Darren needs the sniper.
Fair
rifle.
enough. Fair enough.
I am literally. I
Give it to
told
Spade. They'll just go.
I told Noah session 1 I'm trying to build myself to be a stealth sniper. Yeah.
Well, that is. You guys are victorious.
Yeah.
I will
I
change. the
didn't even
music
expend
to
half
the-
my resources.
I didn't do anything.
It took 4 turns
literally
and
the
I
whole
threw
time-
a 2x4 at a railing.
it was
the whole
4
time-
turns and 3
The whole
hours.
time Seagull was basically just playing like he was at like a jungle gym.
Yeah. I grabbed a grenade and I went woohoo. Then I grabbed a piece of wood and I went ha. And now I'm just up on the. I'm like still pulling myself up over the railing. Just boom.
I am never dealing with a ladder ever again. If there is a ladder on a battle map, I am not stepping on it.
You know what? At this point, given how punishing the module is, a legendary rarity wasteland relic would just be rocket boots that let you move 20 feet into the air for 2 AP.
Just take the hikey climby, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Just
take
flavor
the
it.
hike
Get a
and
Christmas
climb
gift.
me.
No, knowing
All right.
Fallout, it would be like, yeah, it lets you scale surfaces, but it's still 1 AP for every 10 feet.
Can I just say I go and grab the machete real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the loot thing now.
Okay.
So let me.
I would
You
love
set
that
this up.
that Assaultron blade.
Yeah, we got
Or
some
like,
good stuffs coming at us.
You know, any money.
I think I did just realize something.
And that is.
What's that?
The contingency plan has a guaranteed critical as one of its abilities, right?
Mm-hmm. But it also destroys the
Technically.
weapon.
Okay, if Camden shot it and used critical banker to bank the guaranteed crit, would it still explode?
Probably.
Does it
Also,
change
do
the
you have
result of
15
the
AP?
shot into
Well, I would
not
say
a
if
crit?
you're taking because of the reason why it's a crit isn't because it's like you're like getting lucky with the shot. It's because you're spending all that AP to like charge it to the damage of a crit. So it is going to hit because it's going to do crit damage. But I would say that it doesn't like combo with it or anything.
Okay.
If you want to fuck around with it, I mean, I'll give it to you.
No, I'd rather not have a gun explode in my hands. That's more your department.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be scrounging and like picking things up here?
Oh, I'll be a scrounger.
I'll scrounge off the lady on the catwalk since I have just gotten up there after 4 rounds.
Tell
I
you
would
what,
love
how
to
about
scream at Seagull to hand me the machete.
tell you what? How about each of you scrounges one of them, just so it's easier for me.
Or no, wait,
I
the lady's not on
actually-
the catwalk. She's down by Gil.
I
Yeah.
actually think Camden is going to approach Spade first and make sure that she's okay.
All right.
Spade is
Well-
drinking the water on the ground. Spade is thirsty.
I guess I'll toss the machete down. I'll pick it up and drop it handle end first down to Gil, and I'll go over to the sniper guy and see what he's got.
Okay. I just need to know who's scrounging who. It would probably
I'm
just be
with
easier
the
for each of you to
lady.
scrounge one of them.
I'll just scrounge the guy that was on top of me.
I'm scratching the lady
That's the
next to me.
marksman, though.
I'll scrounge the
Seagull.
first man I drowned.
Okay, just give me a second. So, who's doing the marksman?
I am.
Theo.
No, you said you were gonna check on Spade.
Well, the guy's
Yeah,
right on top of me. I
but
might as well
I'm-
just quickly scrounge him. You can do someone else.
There's no one else up here.
Well, go find somebody else to scrounge.
Go find someone. Go back to the stairs.
find
Go
someone
to the
else.
case
Fine,
man.
I'll take
To
20
be-
minutes to get all the way back down.
Go to the case man.
We have
Let
to
me
get out
have
of
this
this building
tangent.
anyway.
You have vertical movement.
No, the hell I don't.
So,
He's Canadian.
we have the Gillian, are you doing the tactician then?
He
Who's
is
in the
agile
water next to
like
you?
Goose.
Okay. And then I just need to know who's doing the duelist and who's doing the infiltrator.
Fine, since no one's over there and we're not in combat, I can use my freedom of movement to long jump 40 feet to get over there.
Spade, I'm gonna guess you're gonna scrounge on the duelist's body.
Yeah.
Was that the
Okay,
naked
and
one?
then- Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Seagull will just do the infiltrator.
Give me
It's just
all the
easier for me
information.
for like rolling like the luck scores and all, or like
Yeah.
not rolling the luck scores, but like adding the.
Oh,
the
we're not
scores
getting
and all that.
anything off of the fucking.
No, the luck only
infiltrator.
applies to the amount of caps you get. Um,
So true.
so
Yeah, the loot is determined.
yeah, that's determined. Yeah. So and then after the loot and the wrap up of the scene, I think we'll finish up then. This took longer than I
Okay.
thought, but I think I just need to get used to that for combat, at least for a little while yet, as we get used to more and more mechanics being involved. So, okay. All right, let me. Tell you what, I'll do it this way. I will list which body has what. So.
Yeah,
I
we
fit
can-
in the New York's finest.
I'm
being
so
proud of
handed
you.
on a silver platter.
Tell you what, I'll list the equation for the amount of caps, and you just roll the caps for the person that you're scrounging. Then,
Okay.
Okay.
if that makes sense. That I
Yeah.
don't have to roll.
Here's the
Like-
quadratic formula.
And
Holy
when
fuck.
it says so and so caps plus LCK for luck, that just means your luck score, not your modifier. So for this
Wait.
type of thing,
Wait, what do we roll for this? I know it's
just
luck,
you're
but
rolling
like,
a-
is there an equation that I can find?
well,
That
it'll be
he's
listed
sending it.
in. Yeah, I'm just typing this up.
Oh.
You'll have
It'll
it in a second.
it'll make
I
sense.
thought it was
It'll make
in the
sense.
module, and I was like, wait,
No,
have
no,
I
no, no,
not
no,
known this the whole
no.
time?
No.
This is the part where you say.
And I'll just put in parentheses who's looting which one, just so.
Part where I break free.
And because I actually like, it was a 5v5 fight, and it was kind of like designed to be like, like a what do you call it, like a hero shooter style of like the different classes. That, I mean, it was kind of like the preliminary
Sniper!
inspiration for it.
Camden's one-liner: "We are your Marvel rivals."
Marvel at us. Say that again?
Camden's one-liner. You thought your team was a fortress. Turns out my team's a fortress too.
Oh gosh.
Just looking over at Gil, one shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind those eyes.
You think you guys are under the clock? We're over the watch.
I was gonna say something to that effect. Something like, you thought you were gonna win this time? Not on my Overwatch.
I like this better.
I hated you so much.
You thought
So
you
good
were
at
at the
corny
apex
one-liners.
of all warriors, but we're legends too.
Fortnite.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Some think it only what? Some thinks it only takes a week to get to hell. Well, I reckon it takes about a fortnight.
Hello, Peter.
Welcome to Fortnite.
I'm getting there.
I was getting a little out of focus.
What?
I did your magic hands.
Huh?
Oh.
He cast his spells.
I'm casting spells. Wrong campaign. I'm feeling first impacts. I don't know what this would be in Fallout.
You're laying hands on somebody. I don't know.
Lay on hands.
No, lay on hands is a
Lay on
paladin
hands.
ability. We don't have that.
Yeah,
This
but-
is Fallout.
Finn's here.
Let's do religion.
I'm
I love
Cookie.
Adventure Time.
I'm Cookie.
I'm Cookie.
Oh my god. Noah, I just read what heavy does. So
On
heavy
the
machete.
machete?
Yeah. What the fuck? It increases the ×3 for a crit to ×4?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Holy shit.
It's heavy, man.
What is
Hit
this,
him with the
guts
blunting.
machete?
Oh man.
Who's gonna become the Black Swordsman?
Gillian, apparently.
Me.
Look at the cameras. None of us.
Not black like that. Read Berserk.
I'll ask Sean about
Is
it.
this like that new Assassin's Creed game, Theo?
Oops.
This is mostly black. That counts, right?
Okay.
He is wearing black.
It's actually blue. It's just not great lighting.
Don't let Zoro know that there's a Black Swordsman.
No, dude. But no, I can't wear a plain black T-shirt. Theo would
Yeah,
kill me.
That'd be
That's true.
silly.
It would be
You're
really
wearing
weird.
one right now.
I specifically put this
This
on
is
so that it wouldn't be
blue!
plain black.
Oh yeah, it is blue.
Guys,
That's not
I can't.
plain.
I'm not strong enough for the machete, guys.
Oh.
Mine. I'll give you a 9
I try
iron.
to pick it up from the water and go.
What is your
should be able to
strength?
4.
Oh, my-
Whoa.
Hey, no, you can wield a 9 iron. The strength requirement is 3.
I'll take it, man. I'll
You
take
probably,
it.
you probably golfed before.
I've golfed. I did a stint in the league.
Here, I'll
You were
trade with you
actually,
as
Tiger
you're,
Woods'
like
caddy.
barely holding the heavy machete, and you're like, I'll trade you. I can give you
Thanks,
2
man.
9 irons if you like.
No, I just did
I'll
one
be
9
a great
iron.
golfer, just like Lion Forest.
Didn't even react to it. Didn't even
Thanks,
notice.
Theo. Oh, there you go.
What? I got confused for a second.
I'm back. Sorry, there was a little.
It's
thing that went
interference,
out. Yeah, sorry. Satellites.
Anyway, you were saying a joke? What was that?
Yeah,
Oh.
try it again.
You was?
You didn't hear?
I think I lost it.
No, go ahead, man.
Damn, man.
Oh.
No.
No,
You
go
guys
for
like
it.
milk duds?
No, say the joke. Say the joke,
No, that's okay.
please.
Zach.
It's like sweetheart ropes.
Hell
I
yeah.
like that one.
I think Zach has the best candy.
Zach has the best candy for sure.
Oh, hey, Luke.
Holy
Holy fuck.
Dropping.
I actually also have homemade peppermint bark.
Oh wait, I put infiltrate.
3 heavy
parentheses,
machetes.
seagull. Yeah, he had.
I'm sorry, what?
3 heavy machetes.
Holy shit! Okay.
That's fucking insane, and I can't touch any of them.
What the fuck is an anoptertus?
I will
And
show you in a
Anopterus.
moment. I'm just correcting this. There we go. I will show you.
I don't think any of this is for me, guys.
What the
You can have the
fuck
caltrops if you
is-
want.
Is that
Yeah, that's true.
the sniper?
Holy fuck.
Holy!
Accurate, breakable, two-handed, unstable.
I don't know what
This
any of that
weapon
means.
gains a level of decay. Its damage bonus decreases by. Oh no.
But read the full thing.
Okay, sorry. When this weapon is broken and therefore fully repaired, this decrease returns to 0. Weapon's next target attack frightens the target which returns. So it's like, so I'm helping decay this thing now.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
go.
you're
That
letting
is-
it metamorphosize.
That is such a long process for such little payoff.
Frightened.
Well, I mean, frightened automatic because you don't even have to hit the targeted attack. It's just if the first time you make a targeted attack, they automatically get frightened. So it's not if
You
you,
aim
miss,
at
it's
them
the-
and they're like, ah!
hands up.
One
Me personally,
fusion
I would have
core?
called that ability warning shot.
Anyone notice that there's a fusion core?
That was the thing that was in the bribe.
I'll take that.
And Gillian, so I won't make Gillian make a roll for this. Gillian like puts 2 and 2 together and realizes that the fusion core was the bribe, in the sense that like it's like like it can be converted to caps as like the You know, like it's like the gold standard type thing. You know. So the 500 caps was referring to the 500 caps that the fusion core is worth as like an exchange rate.
Gotcha.
So
That's dinner for me in like a month.
I got 14 caps, guys.
I got 11.
Well, I have a -4
I
in
got
luck,
10.
so we'll see if
Damn.
I get a rock
You
or
lose
something.
caps.
9.
9.
9.
Oh,
Can I wield an Assaultron blade?
yeah.
Can I tie my flag on the end of it?
You mean it on the end of the flag? I mean, it's a spear, right?
My standard? It's a
Yeah.
flag tied onto a spear.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Oh, you mean okay? I thought you meant like attaching the blade to the spear. I was like, what?
I
But
put
no,
the
you-
blade on the end of my spear.
I mean,
does it
Let's-
extend the range by 2
I
feet?
mean, let me
Let's
take a look
figure out
here.
the fine details
Hey,
of
guys,
this after session.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 plus luck for caps. I rolled 2 2s. It's your
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
You dropped a cap in the
Well,
water.
no
Caps turns into wood.
They were broke. What can I say?
Oh my
Nothing
gosh,
on
that's
'em.
funny. That's really funny.
You know, walk up to Spade. Are you okay? You took quite a beating there.
I don't like terrorists.
Yeah, me neither. You have that Assaultron blade that you got crippled by, perchance?
No.
I'll have to get it off of someone. That looked interesting.
It hurts.
Yeah. How's the water taste?
It's good.
You think I could get a little sip?
Not from the ground.
Fair.
Seagull will walk up, rattling with arms full of every melee weapon that was on the ground.
Holy hell!
Look at the haul we got from this, fellas.
Jesus Christ!
The Assaultron blade is among the pile of weapons he has.
I'm gonna pick up the Assaultron blade.
Yeah,
Just
take
kinda
whatever you like.
Wave it in the air.
These machetes are really heavy for some reason.
Yeah.
So, Gil, who were those guys?
I mean, they were a big terrorist group around here. I don't know much more about them.
They must have been up to something in terms of getting the water contaminated and such.
If only we had left one alive, so we could have, asked them.
Yeah,
No.
well.
Well, that last
We
guy killed
kill
himself. I don't know what to say.
terrorists.
That's true. They hurt our friends quite a bit, so leaving them alive would have been useful, but they were kind of... I don't know about you guys, they were beating my ass.
I thought they could
I'm
swim.
fine.
Well, I was doing all right.
I'm fine. I was just climbing around.
Had a great time.
Listen, we
Enriching
better-
activity.
We should probably be on the lookout for these guys, though, because if one of them tries to help it, they're known for, stabbing people in the back. So we might want to just keep things within this group here, not go around advertising what we're doing.
Good point. Here. I'm gonna...
Maybe these guys were different. They stabbed Spade in the front.
I actually don't have
Exactly.
anything to write on. Well, I guess I have my book. Does anyone have a pen?
Seagull
do.
We
does.
do have a pen.
In fact, I do have one.
Yay!
I'm gonna borrow Siegel's pen, and I'm
Is
going
anybody?
to...
Sorry, I'll let you finish. Sorry.
I'm gonna borrow Siegel's pen. I'm gonna open my copy of The Great Gatsby to the before the prologue section where it's just
The blank page is always there.
yeah, the blank page. And I'm just gonna kind of crudely, but as best as I can, draw out the symbols that I can remember.
The trident. Okay.
Yeah, the trident. Just so that I
any-
know if anyone seems like they would have information about them, I can just be like, this is what it looks like. Do you know anything about this?
That would be
Yeah.
smart.
Is anybody going to look at the purifier machine or anything? Or
We will in a moment.
okay, I'm just checking the pulse.
I probably will.
Spade is gonna lift up her mangled ass arm and just. Can someone help?
I
You
can.
want a
I,
stim pack, bud?
let me try to set it first before you just take drugs for it.
Good
Okay.
You're telling us about taking drugs? You look like you've tried
do it.
everything under the sun.
Hey, that's
And the
rude
moon.
to say to somebody.
And the
You look like
clouds.
you ever
and the stars.
you ever hear of do as
Lots
I say,
of
not
drugs.
as I do?
So
You ever
many
hear-
drugs.
Have you ever met a theater kid? Of course I've
You
done every
look
drug.
like you have so many problems.
Not only every drug under the sun, but in the sun as well. You look like you got crisped up while you were taking all of them.
That's
Have you
just
guys never
insensitive.
talked to a ghoul before me?
No, only the ones we fought. They weren't exactly talkative.
God, man, you gotta talk to like a normal ass fucking ghoul other than me. Jeez,
You're normal?
relatively.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk
Within
up to
reason.
Spade. I'll hand them my rad paddler jerky. I don't know what it does, but it
Eat
looked
this.
tasty.
I don't actually think I know what it does because I invented it. Let me decide what it does real quick.
Okay.
It heals broken arms.
You grow a third
Whoa!
arm.
And by the way, for broken arm, you would need to use a doctor bag. You would need a
We don't
doctor's
have
bag.
that.
Good thing we have one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we do?
There are still
Mhm.
what 2 uses of it left, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Would it have to be some sort of medicine check? Because I'm pretty good at medicine.
Hey, remember when we could have gotten an extra one, Camden? And you
Shut the
told
fuck
me
up.
no, Camden?
Shut the fuck up.
And now your friend's arm is broken, Camden?
I mean, my
I would
arm's
say-
broken, but other than that, I'm doing pretty okay.
I would say whoever does it would roll a medicine check.
Does anyone think they're better at medicine than me?
Well, what's your medicine?
I might be. That would be good.
Said
Plus
you have
3.
I also have a +3.
Well, they're my friend.
Yeah,
so
go
I feel
for
like
it.
I should do it.
And I have +5 to medicine, so.
Never
Okay,
mind.
Gillian should do it.
-4.
Gillian was a
Minus
CNA
4.
for a while.
Yeah,
Minus
Spiegel!
Not Spiegel.
You'll be because you have a doctor's bag.
Let me handle it. I'll take care of
because,
this.
because the doctor's bag doesn't require a roll to actually do it. This will just be to see how long it
I-
takes, basically.
Can
Cool.
I help? Can I
So-
help action to give them advantage on the roll?
Wait, I thought you were doing it. Who's actually doing it?
Gillian's
doing
doing
it.
it.
Gillian's
Okay,
doing
so
it.
okay, so the two of you can do surgery on the arm then. Well, I figure.
look
out-
in-
Can
Encouraging
I
in the
read
corner.
Spade a Dr. Seuss book to keep them distracted?
You can't read?
You can read Dr. Seuss. That shit's made up anyway.
I got a 15.
Okay.
Kevin James image.
Yeah, it'll basically take like the standard 10 minutes to set it and to fix it. So the two of you will be operating on Spade for 10 minutes while the other two do what they do. And then I will figure out what this does. So
Darren being disappointed in old Uncle Siegel for finding $0.00.
Where's my allowance today, Uncle? Unky Seagull, where's my allowance?
I hand you a weirdly heavy machete.
I cannot lift it.
So Spade,
Ow.
Spade, are you eating this while they're operating on your arm?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. So
A little sedative.
Ow!
Yummy.
and
Oh!
this is relevant because you did take damage. It's a delicacy, so that's one of the
Uh-huh.
properties that it has. It's empowering. It's
Girl power.
Feeling powered by this.
it's filling, and
Theo?
Stop making me edit.
um,
Motherfucker.
So wait, it's a delicacy, it's empowering, and what?
And it's filling.
It's filling, and it's lucky.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Ooh.
If only we'd fed you that before we searched for caps.
Ah.
Dang.
Yeah, but I mean, eating in combat isn't like just press of a button and it's ingested.
Yeah, this isn't Skyrim.
The
where
fuck?
you're
I
eating
thought this
19
was Fallout.
cheese wheels in the middle.
Hey,
1 second.
If I want to
All right,
pause
now it's
time
fine.
by looking down at my watch and consume 47 boxes of Blamco mac and cheese, I can do that. And you can't
That's Cam-
stop me.
Camden's second wasteland relic.
That's a Pip-Boy.
it's an
So yeah,
infinite
you'll
mac
get-
and cheese box.
You'll get stamina. Basically, you'll probably just get like all of your stamina points back.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm just estimating. I mean, it's whatever.
Stamina
it
equal to
is.
3 times your level.
Oh yeah.
9.
So that's 9. So I was reading 2 things and I thought, okay, yeah.
Two things I ain't ever seen.
And if we happen to get in combat again before the next 4 hours is up, you have 1 AP at the start of your turn extra.
Yay.
Each of your turns, yeah.
So yeah, Rad Paddler.
Rad.
Paddler.
It is pretty rad.
It is pretty pad.
It's pretty lure.
Pretty patties.
Pretty lure.
I'm not gonna be able to
So-
keep carrying this golf caddy with all these items.
So, Siegel and Darren, is there anything that you guys are doing while Spade's arm is being
Oh,
fixed?
check
or-
out the purifier.
Okay.
I'm like poking at some of the fucking knobs and levers that are broken and not doing anything.
Okay. So, roll. I'll let you guys combine and do like a mini group. We're gonna split the party on this roll.
No, not across the room.
It'll be like a mini group skill check, and it will be an.
Am I
You're
participating?
working on bones.
No, you're
You're
doing
you're
bones.
fixing the
No,
bone.
we're working on
You're
bones.
boning it.
So
We're doing
so this
orthopedic
is-
surgery.
this
You're
is
boning around.
this is a half group science check.
Do
Uh-oh.
the
Do it.
thing.
Hit
do
it.
the
Hit it.
thing.
Hit it. Hit
Oh,
it. Hit it.
I got it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zach.
Yeah.
Yay!
And since it's the two of you doing it,
Yeah!
so let me know what you guys roll on that.
I'll let Zach go first.
He's gonna
I
blow
think the
it out of
dust
the
is on.
script.
Oh, whoa.
7.
Okay. All that for a 7.
Man.
Don't be a 1.
-1.
So it's a 6 actually.
Yeah.
The total roll is a 6.
It went
God,
down.
we're so
Gilly,
smart.
Gilly, why are we on the
so
only useful
fucking
ones?
smart.
So
Oh man, those two just hit things.
all you can really tell is that the thing just isn't working. But you do see
Broken.
It appears to run on some form of electricity.
you see all you see is that there's just a device that looks like it is not like part. It looks like it's like a separate piece that was like slapped onto it. You don't know what it is. You have no idea what it is, but it's just some kind of like cylindrical thing that's like attached to the like interface, not the interface because it's not like it's a digital screen, but like, you know, where all of the bells and whistles are on the front.
Yeah, it's the President Eden FEV virus for Project
Well,
Purity. Yeah,
No.
gotcha.
But this device has sort of scrawled on it in like kind of sloppy-ish text, property of Manhattan gadgetry. and that's all it says on there.
Said it was just kind of slapped on there.
Well, it was. I mean, it's like connected and wired up to it, but I meant slapped on in the sense that it doesn't look like it was manufactured or built like from the very beginning with that on it.
I'll unslapify it.
On the like panel, like the control panel, or just like the machine behind it?
It's well, the machine behind on the control panel, but that is like an electrical box that's technically part of the purifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
the
it's
best
like
you're getting out of me is I knock on it and I just go tink tink, metal.
I think the best you'll get out of me is I might take that heavy machete that Siegel wanted to give me and just like chop the wires, connecting it.
Okay.
It's now a glorified crowbar.
So. Okay. I won't make you roll for that because it's not like it's secured on there like everything else would be, and it just kind of clatters to the ground.
I pick it up and stare intensely at it. What do I learn? What do I see?
Not much more. You see that it says property of Manhattan Gadgetry on it. But
Hey, priest.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Manhattan Gadgetry?
Great question. Hang on, I need to set this phone real quick.
Gross.
Well, you want to do it?
No. No.
That's what I fucking thought. What am I thinking of?
Language.
What did you ask me about?
Manhattan Gadgetry.
Nah, I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Okay. Alright, I'll keep looking around. Is there anything else around here that looks like it might be from Manhattan Gadgetry?
like that's labeled
Yeah.
with the name on it?
Yeah.
No, that's the only thing that you can see that's like labeled with it. Most of the machine looks like it was like built the way that it looks.
Okay.
So obviously those wires were like hooked up to different things, and
But they're gone now. No longer a problem.
yeah.
Are there other words on the control panel?
No, because it's just like again, I said I shouldn't have said control panel because it's not like it has like a screen or anything. It's just sort of like, you know, doohickeys to use
Knobs
the
and
word.
levers.
Yeah,
I-
it's just kind of yeah.
Yeah.
Can I turn it off and back on
There's
again?
a doohickey, Noah.
Oh! You
That
can.
fixes a lot of problems. I'd like to turn it off and back on again.
Yeah, you can. Well, you'd have to figure out
Make an individual science check. Individual.
okay.
either individual science check or yeah. Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah,
Don't do a group check
The
with me.
sound. The sound.
I'll do it when he rolls it.
Do the sound.
Yo.
16!
Yay! Let's
So
fucking go!
You figure out how to turn it back on, and when you flip the lever that you figure out is the on lever for it, it's sort of you can hear like the engines inside of this box like humming to life again, and you can see like kind of rumbling and all of that, and so at least from what you can tell, you know, it's now operating again, and it's no longer in the dormant state that it was in, because that's rumbling, and also the purifier with like the tanks and all of that standing in the water is also kind of rumbling and making noise.
Okay.
So, and I should say, I forgot to mention just the part that the tube or like the canister, whatever you want to say, was attached to was a tube that was like wrapping around the side of the machinery that was like on the ground rather than in the water, and it was connecting to the purifier itself.
Okay, so
You don't know
yeah,
what
it was
that tube
something-
does, but
It was something to fuck with the water after it had already been filtered and purified. Okay.
So do we know if it's like making any purified water, or is it just like it's on?
Well, you can't like see inside of the purifier itself because it's like a metal.
That's true. Can I
thing,
roll
but
perception to X-ray vision the?
I would say you could roll perception to hear if like it's being
There's
filled.
any flowing liquid?
Yeah, you can roll perception for that. Yeah.
All right.
Or
It's a bit
science.
better
if you
than what I
wish.
did before. No, I'm good. Okay, 13.
Okay. You can kind of hear, like sloshing and, but that's all you hear. So it's like you don't know how full it already was, or if it was empty, or all you know is that like water is being moved through the machine. That's all you know. But you at least can tell that.
I'll look over at Siegel and just go, job done?
I'm done.
All right, and we
A
slow
fist
motion
bump.
high five while we jump and kick our legs up.
And then end scene.
And Kenny Rogers starts playing.
I'm alright.
It plays "You've Got the Touch."
Yeah.
You got the touch.